Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place that thinks they are as hot as hell.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
Talking of hell,
Speaking of hell, where are we?
yeah, we are in Elturel.
Still?
You are currently still in Elturel, unfortunately. But possibly not for long, depending on how well you do this session. Spoilers. Anyway, yeah, so rolling back a little bit, we are playing a campaign called Rise of the Infernal Lords, which is a combination of Descent into Avernus and Tyranny of Dragons. Currently, very much in the Avernus phase, as the party have descended into Avernus. Although partway into Avernus, because they're currently on a floating city above it. They've fought their way through various demons, devils, and undead in the city, trying to protect the survivors, until eventually it's come to a head at the Grand Cemetery, where they are trying to find the Helm of Torm's sight, which could help them to find a way to free Elturel from being trapped in Avernus. Or so they have been told. They fought their way through the cemetery until they got down into the crypts, where they found some demons they encountered earlier, who they helped to escape from some devils. As such, they allowed them to pass through unharmed. They encountered a new party member, Higa the Horned, a Minotaur paladin.
Right, I need to clear something up. Not Higa the Horny.
Yes.
Higa the Horn.
Sorry, did I say horny?
No,
I meant horn.
No, you did say horn. I'm just clearing out.
Yes, anyway.
I've got art.
Yeah, so they with their new party member in tow, and Magnus blindfolded as he hates all devils now, demons now rather.
Boris.
They made their way to where Korowait, the leader of these demons, a Minotaur, resided, who chucked them over the helm as he had plucked it from the statue where it resided, as he stood in front of the portal to the abyss that the demons were entering the city through. He agreed, at the behest of the party, to head back through the portal, as there was... what was the reasoning you gave him again? I can't remember.
You wanted the horns.
Wanted the horns.
The black antlers.
No, I mean the reason... No, the All the turns have table. Okay, well, they gave him a reason for going back through the portal anyway, and then as he was about to, Higa decided to challenge him for the black antlers, a pair of antlers from a tavern that Korowait had put upon his head, tavern that a young Higa used to frequent in his working for the Emerald Enclave with the Harpers. He wished to claim them back from this demon, and that is where we left it last time. So we'll pick up from there as Korowait turns to you, Higa. All the other Minotaurs, the three other Minotaurs in the room, splash their hooves into the water of this meditation chamber, where the portal behind them roars with a fiery energy. They stamp their hooves, shouting, "A challenge! A challenge!" as Korowait points at you, Higa, as you hop down over the
He sort of
over the raised area,
looks around
into
like,
the water.
I did not realize it would be so boisterous. Hey, simply...
Challenge is a big thing for us Minotaur demons.
Can I
Right.
sleight of hand bless Higa?
Sure, give me a stealth check.
Upper bless.
No, well, a sleight of hand check, which you don't have disadvantage on because of your armor.
I was going to say, I'm not stealthy.
I just realised, like,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of us are, like, not stealthy in the slightest, except for Sneak, who is
Apart
extremely stealthy.
I can
Sneak is
turn
stealthy
invisible.
enough for all of you.
Sneak.
Yeah.
The stuff.
Sneak can turn invisible as well. She just rarely uses it.
Yes.
I was going to go with an accent.
Well, that's a 4, so that
But,
doesn't work.
Right. Shit.
Okay, I thought Korowait just kind of turns to you, Alan. Just says that fancy divine shit won't help him. Feel free to bless him if you like. He's still going down.
Okay, and then I'll just kind of extend a middle finger, bless.
And Korowait says one more thing. If you lose,
Yes, my friend.
if you lose Calf, the helm is mine.
Oh bollocks. Get it, ball.
Not your helm, that helm. And he points to Alan, who's holding the helm of Tormsight.
He just sort of looks at Alum and is just like, oh fuck.
I'm gonna do like 2 little thumbs up, like, you got this.
Right?
Mm,
You got this?
very well, my friend.
Yeah, you got this. They were gonna leave.
Okay.
There's like blood still seeping out of his like helmet. I think I have this.
Are
Um,
you ready, Calf?
who is Calf? Oh, Calf. Right. I don't
Like
much
a baby
appreciate that.
cow.
I am not a baby cow. I am a full-grown cow man. How
As
now,
he
brown
stands
cow?
like 2 foot over you.
You are just very tall, freakishly tall. In fact, not that you're a freak. I just
Shut up and fight me as he like readies his weapon.
Come
and
on,
everyone roll
move
initiative,
on.
please.
Very well.
Wonderful.
So we're going to do, in case you guys want to do anything outside of the duel, we'll stay in initiative order. Just, if you don't want to do anything, just say no and we'll move on to the next
Oh
person.
fuck!
So like,
Now, Bronco.
That is a good fucking start.
Yep.
Not one.
cool.
This is why I like to roll dice.
I'm gonna sit back, just watch.
Well dice.
Yeah, same.
Roll dice.
All right. Has anybody not rolled yet?
Wait, what are we rolling for?
I wish to.
Initiative.
What was it?
That's-
Not join in.
Like, you still roll, but just advocate your term and be like, nah, man.
Oh, you still? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a choice of.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I've rolled.
lovely. That's my second 4 of the session. This is going great.
Yeah, again, everybody has rolled initiative under 10.
Wow.
No, Magnus
I
got
haven't.
12. What did you get, Cal?
I got 16.
Nice. Okay. So,
Don't have a cow man.
We do have a cow.
Yeah, we do.
Cow of hunger.
you'd put the skeletons away, hadn't you, last session?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are gone.
Terribly sorry I spoke out of turn, my friend. I just... I'm very passionate about the antlers, you know?
Oh, did you roll for truffles as well?
I did not. That's a good point.
Please do.
Let me get the elephant stats back up.
Yeah, just using the stat block.
Yep. I've got them here. I'm pretty sure their dex is +2.
So, Bam, Magnus, Sneak,
Of course, Truffles. Fuck you.
Ephraim, Alam, Higa.
It's not +2, so it's 20. It's just 20.
That's good. I don't need to erase anything now. I can just put you at the top.
Higa's top energy.
He's
Okay,
really
so we will
not.
begin. I mean, you guys can just like say something on your turn if you don't want to actually use any actions or anything.
Come up with a charm.
So I'm also not going to allow held actions. Like you have to do something either then or on your next turn. There's no in between, unless Higa wants to hold an action because he's the one fighting.
Cool.
Okay, so truffles.
No.
Okay, so we are.
It's a duel.
It is a duel. Okay, Korowait is next up.
Oh, great.
He is going to step back 10 foot from you, Higa. Actually, no, he's not, because he's going to begin the duel first. He's going to kind of like he's going to lower his head towards you as you are sort of stood in front of each other, and he kind of you recognise this as sort of like a minotaur.
A locking of horns, as it were.
Yeah, the locking of horns kind of thing. He kind of waits for you to do the same.
It's not my action yet. But yeah.
I mean, I'll allow you to do it as a free action. Like, you're not moving or anything.
Okay, I
It's
guess
just
we're
like
doing
to-
this. Very well. And he sort of does it really. He's never really done that before. So he kind of does it a bit shit.
Yeah, he leans down and you both kind of butt horns as sort of almost a ceremonial thing. And
It's a good job
He
I've got my
just-
helmet on.
he just kind of says, "May the best Minotaur win." And he backs up from you. You kind of circle each other a little bit, and he lowers his head again and charges towards you.
What kind of weapons he got? He's got a great axe.
He's got a great axe.
Oh, sweet.
that
Double,
he
we're
has
twinning.
out. Oh, you've got a great axe as well,
Yeah.
have you?
Yeah.
Okay. He's also going to attack recklessly.
Oh, great. He's a barbarian.
Ooh.
Ugh, barbarians.
Don't know what your problem is.
That is an 8-2 hit, but he's got advantage, so I can roll again. Good thing he attacked recklessly, because that is now a 10.
Yeah, no, that don't do it.
No, somehow I didn't think it would. Okay. Going easy on you, calf.
I think that's... Wait a second. That's a lie! You're covering up your own misery.
Bam, you're up next.
I watch
Okay.
intensely.
Next up are the Minotaurs, who stamp their feet and cheer, Korowait! Korowait!
I feel a bit intimidated.
Magnus,
Can I smash?
you may not
What?
smash, unless
We're
you
not
wish
fighting.
to initiate combat.
We're just watching.
Well, I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, true. I'll just hold. I'll
I'm
just
just
hold that
very
Magnus.
annoyed.
Yeah, your eyes are covered up.
Oh, no, I'll be like a football commentator in Magnus's ear.
And I'm holding on to him in a very clingy, cringy way. And
Oh,
being
when he
like,
misses
what's
2
going
hits.
on?
It's
Why
like, yeah,
can't
he
I
missed.
smash?
He whiffed twice because we're watching a duel. Well,
Oh,
everyone but you is watching a duel, but I'll be describing it.
well, who would be supporting?
We're sporting.
The Minotaur.
Just say the
Um,
left or the right, because I don't know what's happening.
I'll just say Higa.
Okay,
Okay.
go Higa.
Sneak.
How close am I?
Do you guys
you
not
may be
understand
like-
the concept of a duel?
Honestly,
You're maybe
very
like 20
confusing.
feet away from, and you're on like a raised platform above the pool of water that these two are dueling in.
I am gonna ready my bow and crouch down, but I am not going to fire.
Okay. I did say that you're not allowed to ready any actions, so if you wish to fire your bow, you'll have to do it on your next turn.
Fine.
Okay. Ephraim.
I'm just gonna sit and read.
Okay. Alan, you're talking to Magnus. Over
Yep.
to Higa then, at the bottom of the initiative order. Good thing for a duel.
Reactive.
Let's get some moonlighting in, shall we? And I cast Moonbeam directly in front
Moonbeam.
of me. Moonbeam.
So that's how the cow jumped over the moon.
So
Hey.
what I need from you is a con save on Korowait's part. If he is a shape changer, he does it with disadvantage.
Okay, he's not a shape changer, so he doesn't do it this
Very well.
That was a 22 on his con save.
He passes. Goodbye. Let me see. So
Still takes half though, right? Because it's a spell.
yes. 2d10 and okay, so it just stays there until I lose concentration on it. So
Okay.
do some damage. That is 9 radiant damage to him. Sorry, 9 halved. So
So 5, I'll call it.
sure. Unless he's weak to radiant, in which case it'll be 9.
Nope. Okay, next up is Truffles again.
No.
Okay, back over to Korowait. He's going to back up out of the moonbeam.
That's valid. Honestly.
Uh,
Completely fair. I appreciate that.
wait, isn't it?
It's 5 foot.
Isn't it on that? It's their turn that they usually take the damage, isn't it? So I'll assume that
Sorry,
that damage
that's not-
was this.
Um,
I think it's if
It
they
is
move
normally
into
at the
it
start of
on
the
their
turn.
turn
it is.
or start their turn, does it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that damage that he just took would
Yep.
have been now.
Makes sense to me.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to back up again and attempt to do the same thing again. Lower his horns and charge at you recklessly.
Does he
Okay.
re-enter the moonbeam?
He does, but he's already when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on the turn or starts its turn there. So I assume he's already taken the damage and that's it.
Well, I mean, the moonbeam is only
right.
5 foot, so he could kind of just skirt around it and then charge at you from a different angle.
It's a 5 foot radius, so it's pretty big.
Yeah.
He's
So it's
drifting.
what? So it
It's
takes
3
up the space of a large
yeah.
creature then.
3 by 3.
Yeah.
Isn't it 2 by 2?
2 by
He's
2.
quite
2 by
big
2.
himself.
Oh, I guess
Because it's
so.
a 5 foot diameter.
Yeah.
because-
Okay. Anyway, it's small enough that he can skirt around it and come at you from a different angle, but you
Very
can still
well.
move it on your turn as an action.
Yeah, but that's gonna waste.
He's going to charge anyway.
Be away.
Okay, that is a 24 to hit.
That do hit.
Yeah, that's more like it. Rolled shit on the damage though. That is 9 slashing damage
Oof.
and sorry, it is not 9 slashing damage. It is it's 9 piercing damage because it's with his horns.
Okay.
As the black antlers themselves pierce you. Then you also take
Oh great. You
another.
have my blood on.
Then you've claimed them now. They've got your blood on them. And then another 11 piercing damage.
Oof. That's not going well.
And then I'd also like a strength saving throw, please.
Sure. Why don't I have proficiency in those? Game.
So add a D4 to that.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
don't need it.
Thanks,
You
Llewellyn.
can save your D4 for later. As
I've
yeah,
been
you are
hit,
not
so
pushed.
I'm gonna roll a con save to.
Oh yeah, true.
Cock.
It's 10 or half the damage, isn't it? Whichever's higher.
It is. So
Yes.
I rolled a 14
Yeah, that passes.
because I've got plus
Okay,
8 to con save.
that's Korowick's turn. Over to Bam. Doing anything?
I walk over to Ephraim and see what he's reading.
Okay, what are you reading, Ephraim?
I'm just reading my notes. I'm also looking at my notes on the banishment spell and deciding if I could banish Alum for a minute so the Helm is not in our plane anymore and we're like, meh, don't know where it's gone.
Oh, I've
Hey.
got some notes on banishment. Let's have a look.
Non-consensual banishment is not good.
Mentals are chanting still. I don't know any football chants, but just imagine they're doing one of those, but for Korowait. Magnus. Alum is still using audio description for you for the
Yep.
battle.
Coroneck,
I love that.
Coroneck, break his
I've got
neck.
one of those like
Coroneck.
tourist earpieces in the audio track thing.
Sneak.
I'm just sitting watching.
Ephraim.
I'll tap Bam on the shoulder and be like, how would you feel about being banished, just so that the helm is no longer on our plane for a minute? I don't have a
It
good feeling
depends.
about.
Does this mean I'll get like a couple minutes on the material plane?
Why am I speaking to Bam? I mean, Alan. No, Bam, you hold the helm, and then I'll banish you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. You've thought about that, Alan. I suppose you give the helm to Bam if you want to.
Yeah, I'll kind of chuck it over my shoulder.
I am really bad at my charisma, so this is the.
Ota,
Well, you can volunteer
again
fail.
then.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to do these rounds very rapid fire to get through this.
So what's gonna happen is Higa's gonna sort of circle round him for a second,
Mhm.
holding his great axe, and
Mhm.
go. I would be scared of me if I were you. I'm quite famous around here, these parts, and
I haven't
his
heard of you in the abyss.
symbol of Mieliki on his shoulder begins to glow as he channels divinity, turn the faithless, and he needs to make me a wisdom save. And I'm running.
Ooh.
If he has to run away, he's gonna go through the moonbeam.
That is a 12.
And been like,
He
"Do you know this
fails,
person?"
so he must
Okay.
spend his entire action moving away from me
Through the moonbeam, yeah.
through the moonbeam. Let me
Okay.
just make sure that's all it does.
Does he roll
It
again
can't.
if he gets hurt?
It can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you, and also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use dash attack action. It does only work if he's a fiend. I assumed he was.
He counts as a fiend at the moment, yes. He's an
Um,
abyssal minotaur.
it can only use the dash action to try and escape, an effect that prevents him from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Cool.
It-
There is somewhere to move, which is through
It's
the
turned
thing, so...
for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
you could probably take the credits off the overlay, by the way, because we're not using Roll20.
Sure thing. So until he takes damage, but he must use his turn to move away. He is not moved away yet, and that means that Higa's gonna, because he can't take reactions, he's gonna move back. He's gonna kick his feet back, and he's gonna charge into him, and do a bonus action horn attack. There's a reason why I have these horns, you know. And that's
Yep, go for it.
24 to hit.
That hits,
Okay.
yeah.
And that
Oh, you've also got advantage because he attacked recklessly.
Wait a second, I don't want to do this.
I was going to say, doesn't this ruin the
never
whole
mind.
him running away?
I miss on purpose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. He just kind of he doesn't laugh at you because he's currently attempting to move away from you. He's trying to fight it. Like, he's trying to fight the urge to move away. But he can't. Truffles, you still observing?
Yep.
Okay, so he moves away through this moonbeam. If you would like to roll me some damage for that, please.
Sure thing. That is 12 damages
Okay.
of a radiant variety. He does have to roll the save though. Don't forget.
Oh, right, okay. I'm going to say because he's going straight into it, not of his own volition, he just automatically fails.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not... He has to move, like, directly away from you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He
cool,
spends
cool.
his action doing so as well.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so he would be dashing, I suppose. Okay, so he's basically right up against the other wall of the... In fact, it's like he runs into the two Minotaurs who just kind of, like, push him back into the arena, and they're just like, get him, boss! Over to Bam.
So this is what a powerful weapon feels like. That's my 10.
Minotaurs are just like, get him, boss. Magnus, you're still audio description. Sneak, you're still sitting there. Ephraim, you know what? Unless you guys specifically want to do
just assume
something,
we're all
I'm
doing
just
like,
gonna... Yeah. Okay, Higa.
Okay. This time, I'm gonna go, you didn't seem to like that one. Let's try this. And I run at him. Great sword, great axe in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I attempt to smack him.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit him.
What
The
was it?
second attack, it was a 9.
No.
The second attack is still not great. It's a 13.
Also no, unfortunately.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wait, to hit.
Mm,
Oh wait, hold on. Let me add the D4.
You have the +4
Would that
or
help
plus
at all?
D4.
I don't know. You can try.
It's a 4.
So that's
So what? That's 17.
Thanks,
Doesn't
Owen.
hit, unfortunately.
Are you
Jeez.
fucking kidding?
Nope.
Not nice big Minotaur.
So your turn.
I'll use my bonus action to do the horn attack because I run at him.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Max damage for a 9 piercing damage.
Nice. Well done.
Oh, it's the only fucking hit I've got in on him yet.
Oh, you hit him twice with a moonbeam.
Yeah, but it was crap.
Anyway, so as everyone sort of cheers and describes and reads books,
I'm dangerously
goes
low
over
health, by
to-
the way.
goes over to Korowait, who's going to attack you, this time with his great axe. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay, even with advantage, that wouldn't have hit. I'm going to say he attacked recklessly. Now it's your turn. You have advantage because he attacked recklessly.
Now I see that great axe, and I say, ditto. First
Ditto.
one's a 24, second
24
one's
hits.
23. So,
Also hits.
all right. Well, I'm gonna roll those with advantage just in case. Nope and nope.
That... Wait, was that not with advantage?
No, I didn't roll them.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I just rolled well. So, it's gonna do some damage, hopefully. So the first attack I'm gonna roll. That's really bad. But because I'm a great weapon fighter, I'm gonna re-roll that. Because I rolled a 2 on the damage dice, and I've rolled a 2 again, so that's fine. I just won't do any damage there. That's 5 slashing damage against him there. And the second attack
Yeah.
is 12 slashing damage for a total of 17
Nice,
slashing
that's a bit
damage.
better.
But I'm gonna pump a divine smite into this.
Ooh.
The second level.
Mm-hmm.
He is a fiend, so I get an extra D8 on that.
Yeah. Paladins, yo.
You can 2d8. I just used the second level one, so it'll be 3d8 plus an extra d8, so 4d8. I'm not used to this. I'm sorry. 3, 5, 1, 5. So that's 20. No. 3, 5, 4, 5. 14?
Korowait just kind of looks at his watch as you work out how much
14
he's
damage,
damaging
I
you.
think?
14. Is that in addition to the 17?
No. Yes, sorry, yeah. But that's radiant damage as well, so. if it
Yep.
doesn't open.
Unfortunately, he is not vulnerable to it, but he takes it as normal.
Still got a bonus act. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
You used it for your
Yep.
smite, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh no, isn't the smite just... Wait,
Smite's
Did
just
you get
free with
smite?
any hit you get.
yeah, you get smite with your attack, don't you? And then
Oh, my bad. Well,
that's with both attacks as well, isn't it?
Indeed.
It's with both attacks. Oh, can I do
Yeah, you
another
can
one?
do it for both.
You can do it on however many attacks you use in your turn. It's not just like once per
Can I
turn,
do
like
another
sneak attack.
Would you let me do
You
another
can.
one? Okay.
I will let you do another one.
So that'll be 3d8.
Yeah, as many spell slots as you want to use, you can use your
8.
smites.
6, 3. So that's fucking hell. 11, 17. So I just did about
Another 17.
yeah, another 17.
Nearly beating Auckland's record.
I'm not quite as powerful as Orkney.
He's not looking too great. He's definitely looking bloodied right now.
So am I, to be fair.
As it comes round to his turn, and he raises his great axe. Don't get above your station, calf.
I keep mishearing it as Karch.
Yeah, like Karth from Knights of the Old Republic.
Let's make up the rule. Let's make up some law.
Calf.
Calf is what
Calf.
Minotaurs call people below them.
22, does that hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. I probably could have beaten him if I would have used
that is
bonus action.
18 slashing damage.
Ow.
That's it.
I'm on 3 HP.
He did attack recklessly
Wicked.
as it comes back round to you.
I'm going to use my
And you
bonus
have
action
advantage.
to put into my weapon a... Where is it? Actually, no, I'm not. Not going to do it. First one is a 24. Second one is a... What is that? 20, but with advantage. Nope. So, what you just heard, 24 and 20 to hit.
Yep, they both hit.
First one's an 8. Second one is a 1, so I'm going to re-roll it. Second one is a 13. 8 plus 13, 21. And a Divine Smite for another 3d8. 4, 6, 2.
Right. How much is that altogether?
Fucking I don't know, dude.
34.
Thank you.
34?
34.
Yep.
Yeah,
that is
35.
exactly the number you needed.
Oh my god.
How would you like to do this?
I'm gonna non-lethally do it.
Okay. What, with the flat of your axe?
Bad him.
No, just like with the holy power of the smite that pumps in
Okay.
after the axe hits.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring my axe up. Sort of like backhanded swing upward from the ground, sweep
Yeah.
up, and
Okay.
hit him. Is he wearing a helmet?
He is.
Sort of hit him on the back end of the top of the neck and chin up into the helmet, and just
So you uppercut him then
yeah, with an axe.
with an axe.
And then it sparkles with the divine energy
you-
of
Are you
Sylvanas.
doing this with the blade of the axe, or are you doing this with the flat of the axe?
The blade, but
Because one of them is going to be very lethal.
it was the divine smite that happened on the second attack,
Right.
and the divine smite is the non-lethal part. Right?
I would non-lethally slice his head open.
Yeah.
No, I'm not slicing his head open. I'm literally just giving him a cut on his neck and smacking him in the helmet.
That sounds worse.
Okay, so you kind of uppercut him on the side of his jaw, let's say.
That's what I meant.
And
He's
Yeah,
gonna talk
and-
again.
yeah.
And then
and
it
then you kind of
sparkles.
you channel the smite as you hit him, and it just kind of blows him backwards. And he falls over.
My cape billows in the wind of the smite. The wind smite.
mhm,
Smite wind.
Yes, it does this. And he falls back against the wall of this chamber as two of his Minotaur brethren kind of step back, gasping as silence fills the room.
And Higa falls to his knee. Leaning on his axe.
Korowait kind of leans up a little bit. You see his jaw is kind of like hanging to one side. Not like hanging off, but it's like it's dislodged.
Yeah.
It's like it's dislocated. And he just kind of manages to get out. Finish me.
What?
Did he just do first row up?
I think he...
Finish
I think not, my friend. It is not the knight's way to kill in cold blood. It's not the Jedi way.
Sneak will just leap in and stab him through the eye.
No, you fucking won't.
No, why? No.
No.
I will.
Bam catches Sneak partway
Is-
through.
Is Higa going to do anything before Sneak attempts to do this?
He will walk up to Korowait. Look down at him.
Yes. Send me to the abyss.
Look down at him. Plant his axe in the ground and offer a hand up. No, my friend. You fought well.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's certain that your people need you, and maybe at some point we could use someone like you, or I could use someone like you as a friend.
If
And that is a... I'm really bad at maths today. 14.
14.
I've got a +8 to persuasion, but rolled real shit.
Wait, Ephraim, why don't they just get sent back to the abyss?
I know. Let's not.
Would he
discuss
know
the
that though?
Okay, okay.
logic of this.
Take. He kind of takes your hand, and I would like you to give me a dex save, please.
Oh.
With a +4 d4.
Thank you for that, Alan, because I might need it.
You've got to beat an 18.
I do not beat an 18.
He kind of pulls you off balance, so your head is kind of lowered towards him.
And
he
the
just,
duel was over, my friend.
Not done yet. And he kind of like pulls himself forward towards you as the horns on your helmet go straight through his neck and up into his skull.
Oh.
Job's done.
As
Oh.
as you feel the black blood of the demon minotaur slide down over your face through the helmet,
Oh my god.
and suddenly
Sylvanus.
the weight of him is off of you as he turns to dust and returns to the abyss.
Sylvanus, forgive me. What have I... Oh, I don't...
You've done
and
nothing.
you hear two splashes in the water on either side of you. You look down, and it is the Black Antlers, as they have not gone to the abyss with him.
Thank God for that.
The
I...
Minotaurs watching the battle are just like, we'll be off then. Good fight. Don't kill us,
Oh, well.
please.
Higa's just sort
Say hi.
of staring at the place where Korowait was.
And then one of them just kind of taps the other one on the shoulder, and then they kind of talk to each other and look at you, and they just kind of bow at you, Higa,
Higa sort of
before...
stands up and straightens himself out and... Right, onward. Baddies, that didn't go well.
And they just kind of make their way towards the portal, giving you
Say
a
hi
final
to
nod
Karak when
before
we see
stepping
him
through.
again. Bye.
We will give him your regards.
What do you mean, see him again, friend? What?
He's gone back to the abyss. That portal goes to the abyss. He'll be there.
Yeah,
Oh!
if a demon dies outside the abyss, they go back to the abyss.
Thank the father
Yeah.
and the daughters. Holy shit. Holy cow.
I mean, he was going to tell you that, but he kind of couldn't speak very well, given that you unhinged his jaw.
Mm.
Right.
He'll be in better shape this way.
Jeez. Huzzah! Friends, we have won.
Well, you've won.
Oh, one of them is about to go through the portal, and you see that the little closet that you saw, not Jaspo, but the other one,
Yeah.
the shiny one, kind of hops up onto his shoulder. The Minotaur kind of turns to him, whispers something to it. the Quasit hops down, and then the Minotaur goes through the portal. The Quasit kind of skitters over to you, Higa. Looks up at you with its big bug eyes and little horns. It's just kind of like,
Hello.
"You're Higa, right?
That I am, my friend.
Right. They told me to show you something."
Right. What? I'm afraid I can't see very well right now. What is it you will be showing me?
All of you, come with me.
Very well.
Okay.
Right. And he kind of leads you back out of the room, into the hallway that you came down, to get into this area.
Mhm.
And sort of like where the curve is, well, where the bend is, it wasn't really a curve.
Yeah.
You see this Quasit just kind of like look at the wall, and then he turns into a fly. And you see him fly through this like tiny little hole in the wall.
Okay.
And then a few seconds later, he returns in fly form and turns back into a Quasit. He's just like, "Through there, there's a passage. You can get out quicker."
Right. My friend, how do we get through the wall?
"I don't know." And he flies off, back in fly form, towards the portal. As you're kind of taking in what just happened, you hear kind of stomping as you see Steve and Jaspo. Steve is just kind of lumbering towards you with Jaspo on his shoulders. "Pickles."
Can you smash a hole in this wall, please?
"Depends. Do you have any pickles?"
No, but I got another ration.
"Ooh. 2 rations."
2 rations, and you smash the wall.
"Yeah. That's good maths, isn't it, Jasper?" And Jasper's just like, yeah, all right, Steve, yeah. And he just kind of takes these rations off you. He's like, "You better move. Unless you want me to smash you too."
Snake steps back.
He just kind of takes a run up and charges into this wall. You just hear this big bang as he knocks into it. You hear like the crumbling of the brickwork as it kind of like almost folds around him as he hits it. And as he steps back, it just crumbles and falls down to the floor. There's like a pile of bricks. But behind this pile of bricks is a newly opened passageway. Right, we go now. See you, Sneak. Thanks for rations. Have I dropped out?
No.
Nope.
Sorry?
Just here.
Okay.
We're just
Fran
waiting for him to
didn't
go.
hear you. Fran just didn't hear what
No,
you
I
said.
didn't hear you.
He just said, "Cheers for the rations. Goodbye," basically, to Sneak.
Bye, Steve. Nice to share the pickles with you.
And Jasper's just like, "Bye."
Bye,
Goodbye,
Jasper.
my small friend.
Can I have a hug?
Squelch.
Steve's just like, "Yeah, come here."
Snake hugs Steve.
Okay. It's kind of like, it's almost a literal bear hug because he is huge and furry.
You mean you mean the guy you shot his eye out?
That's why we're such good friends.
You can see his eyes like starting to grow back, by the way. Like he seems to sort of be regenerating.
Oh, that makes my eye. Ugh.
Yeah, it's really gross. It's all drippy with demon ichor and stuff.
Speaking of demon ichor, could anyone help me clean this off?
What clean what off?
The blood that is going down Hika's face.
Do
You mean
It's
the
kind
one
of
that was
drying
disappeared
in
with
the
him?
helmet now.
Bam.
What? Everyone talked at
Chris,
once.
did you
Wouldn't the
do
blood
Jason?
disappear as well?
I don't want the blood.
It's
No, what I
not
mean
that
is, wouldn't it
disappeared
disappear as
after,
well with the demon?
The guy turned to dust.
Oh, I don't know. Lewis did it.
No, blood's still on there.
Please, I don't want to get matted.
I'll use the rest of my holy water to clean it off.
Wow.
That
It just kind
that
of, if you
feels
do
like a-
that, it just kind of sizzles into nothingness. It just evaporates
you got
as
to
you
be
put this
extra
holy
clean.
water on it.
God, it's like the blue fire in Ocarina of Time.
I was just going to use prestidigitation, but that would do too.
It needs to be clean on a
Thank you.
holy level.
I feel.
I'm not judging you.
I feel
I'm not
like
saying
my
you're wrong.
spell slots are being restored.
You'll need help. But yeah, I'd say your helmet is very clean now, and also
My face.
anywhere else that the blood got. Yeah,
Said it went down my face.
yeah. Well, your face and the helmet, like through the helmet, like obviously there's the eye holes and stuff. That are glowing, but you know.
Well, I'd say job well done if I wasn't bleeding profusely from every orifice.
I will put a hand on Higa's shoulder and just cure wounds at 3rd level.
Thank you.
Mhm.
In
So you
future,
guys-
maybe your honor should not get in the way of our goals to save people.
What do you mean?
Well, if you'd have lost that fight, we'd have lost the helm of Torm, and that seems like a bad thing.
In my defense, my planty chum, that was not part of the initial agreement.
It wasn't, but you know how negotiations can go with these creatures. And you are healed for 16 points of
Thank you.
health.
I'm assuming you also pick up the black antlers that fell to
Yeah,
them
I did.
in the water.
I would have strapped them to my back.
Mhm.
Walking through
Nick is
doorways is
cleaning
very
her
difficult
teeth
now.
on the antlers.
I have.
How? Because Higa's got them.
They're on.
Yeah, she's
my-
rubbing her face on his back.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Making new friends, I see.
this is how Sneak makes friends. It's fine. Just be careful back there, little one. I don't want to move in the wrong way and harm you.
Honestly, if you do, it's probably deserved.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Anyway.
What's
Thank you for your help.
what's
Magnus
Wha-
doing?
yeah? What's Magnus doing? Are you still closing your eyes?
Yeah. Is it safe?
He doesn't know that they're gone.
Yeah,
I can't really hear.
yeah.
What's
I'll take off the blindfold and be like, hey, look, we can
I
see now.
once was blind, but
Like-
now I see.
You kind of
I'm
flinch at
reborn.
Higa for a second,
Ugh.
and then you remember that Higa isn't actually demonic.
Oh, it's okay. It's just you. Sorry, I thought you were like the others.
That's okay. I get that a lot.
As you guys are standing near this open passageway, you hear more footsteps coming down the hallway towards you, towards the portal.
Seems like we need a
And
quick
also-
escape.
Also a droning.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like we need a quicker escape.
That's good.
Oh boy.
Isn't it just the rest of them leaving?
But remember, there was the big creature that we skirted last time.
Higa.
Wait a minute, I was told you killed it.
We don't have time for that. And Higa will put his hands and his finger and thumb in his mouth and blow silently and summon his celestial steed.
Ooh.
Doesn't that take 10 minutes?
Does it? Oh my god, it does. Never mind. Fuck. Everything I want to do on Paladin is just like, no. I'm just like, oh.
You can always do
That was a
later,
long
if you
whistle.
like.
That's impressive.
We'll do it later.
Probably also not in the middle of a tunnel.
Well, I thought
But
that
it's
the tunnel
like-
was big enough.
It's like 10 foot wide,
I haven't
maybe.
even decided what my steed is yet. I was going to do it right then and there.
Oh, okay. Well, you can decide now. You've got more time to think about it. Anyway, are you guys heading down the tunnel as you hear this droning about to come around the corner?
Let's away.
Run away.
And making saves in
Run away!
5,
Run
Yeah,
away!
run away.
3, 2.
Oh, actually, what if I just cast silence? Good luck actually making any sound now, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, if you cast silence on you guys, then
No, as in
you
like
would
just
protect
like
yours.
on the corner as it's coming round.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You cast silence on the corner, and this droning immediately stops as you see this Casme come around the corner, kind of looking at its wings, very confused, and then like looks at you, frowns, and starts flying towards you.
Oh, cool.
No, we're the same people as before.
We need you to
So-
harm. Oh yeah, it doesn't understand us, does it?
Understand?
I'm going to
shuffles.
start backing into the other area.
Yeah, let's run away.
Run away,
While we still
mate,
can.
So you run down this passageway, which seems fairly basic. It's not constructed as
Just make up.
elaborately as the rest of the crypt. Seems like it was kind of a secret tunnel.
Secret
This is
tunnel.
constructed more. Yeah. And it takes you maybe like 200 feet roughly in a straight line. Until eventually it does, you reach a. You can see that there's some light at the
Please
end.
tell me it comes out from like underneath a grave. That would be so funny.
No.
Dante the Gravekeeper.
Oh,
You see some light
fuck,
at
we
the
missed
end
the hook shot.
as you guys are approaching it. Do you stop or do you keep going?
I mean, why would we stop?
Let's
Okay,
continue.
you keep going. And
Yes.
as you approach the end of this tunnel, you can see that it opens out onto nothing.
What?
You see where 16 is on the map of Elturel?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, basically the kind of cliff where Elturel has been ripped out of the ground is where this tunnel usually would have gone into. But instead, there isn't the rest of the tunnel. It's just been ripped away and it just kind of falls into nothingness. It kind of opens out onto air.
Oh.
As you look out of it, and you can see Avernus stretching out beyond you. There's a little sort of platform, a little sort of a ledge that you could step out onto, where sort of like a bit of the tunnel remains with no roof. And you can kind of see the cliff face on either side. Looking up, you can see there's like half a house hanging over the edge. And it's sort of like rocky. It looks climbable. Yeah.
Anyone got any ideas?
Go back.
I think going back might be dangerous, but
I mean, we just got to wait for them to leave, right?
Then we got to deal with the big man upstairs.
wait, we're gonna fight God?
Which one?
No, we're facing the person you hit.
You have a
Oh.
guy with the red eyes.
The guy that is beyond us.
Yes.
That is an assumption that
D&D
you made.
beyond us.
I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel pretty unstoppable right now.
There's always something that someone could throw at us that'll put you in your place.
Yes, like a cliff.
You also see
Um,
that there's kind of like a few floating rocks off the edge of Elturel, just like bits of it that have broken away, that are still sort of suspended in the air. Nearby.
Sneak.
Funny stepping stones.
No jumping on stepping stones in the air.
What's
They're not really
the
stepping
lighting
stones so
like?
much as like huge chunks of earth.
My statement still stands. Sneak may see them as stepping stones in the air.
Yeah,
But
like
you know an avatar.
what time of day is it?
Hell.
It is the same time. Yeah, it is hell o'clock.
Is
It's
it
the same time of
time
day.
when
It is all the time in Avernus.
the time when Sneak could turn into a bat and fly? Just asking for a friend.
Oh, the tunnel is nice and shadowy.
Hello.
I will turn into a bat.
So you retreat a little bit further up the tunnel until the light from outside stops, until it's dim light, basically. And then you can, if you so wish, turn into a bat and or use your cloak to fly.
You can do both, remember.
Oh my God.
I will use my cloak for now in case I need to use my bat action.
Okay.
Action.
So the rest of you kind of hug the wall. The Sneak barrels past you, flying out into the open air.
Sneak, I
Does
was
a
gonna say
little
take a
lap
rope.
round. Well, she kind of like does a lap around one of these rocks and then flies back and sort of hovers in front of you.
Yes, Ephraim, what do you want me to do?
So
Says the
Sneak,
bat.
if you were to take a
I'm still
Bat.
inhuman. I'm using the cloak.
You're
good.
still in
If you
Tiefling.
were to take a rope, maybe you could tie it to the top and we could use that to climb up.
Who has a rope?
Sneak, you
All of
look
us.
up and you see that like the edge of this cliff where the houses and streets are
Actually has a rope.
is, I was going to say, is less than 50 foot away. It's maybe like 40 foot. So theoretically, a rope could reach.
Oh, I have rope. So I will take it and fly to the top and find somewhere to tie it.
Truffles is just flying nearby, like, you go, Sneak!
Yeah, you get him. Yeah.
With
Hey!
their elephant wings flying.
Anyway.
So you flying this rope up, Sneak?
Yep.
You do this, you find kind of like a sort of metal fence that's still firmly secured in the ground to attach it to. Let's not say a fence, let's say like a post, like a lamp post.
Yeah, I was going to say, because otherwise I'd find that offensive.
Anyway, you kind of test it, you give it a tug and it seems secure enough, and then you drop the rope back down to the others. The way that it is attached, it hangs maybe sort of 10 foot to the side of the tunnel, so you would have to jump a little to grab onto it.
Yep. I shall do so.
You know, like that bit in Jurassic Park 2,
Yes.
where they're hanging off the cliff. Yes,
Yeah.
that is what is happening. Although theoretically, Sneak could probably just fly the rope over to you from, you probably wouldn't have to jump onto it from the tunnel. I shouldn't give you suggestions. I should just let you work this out by yourself. Ignore that. I didn't tell you that.
Carry on, Lewis. Carry on with the theoreticals.
Literally, why don't we just walk back? They'll be gone.
Can we guarantee they'll be gone?
Can you guarantee we'll make it to the end of this and not fall?
Honestly, no.
I will get the rope to Ephraim.
You fly back down and pull the rope over to Ephraim, who will say is on the edge of this precipice.
I don't want to die.
Look at me, Dad. I'm flying. No hands.
Actually,
Even,
That's-
hang on.
even though my
You-
hands are firmly attached to the cloak.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you tie that rope if your hands are attached to the cloak? Yeah, we'll say you landed, tied it,
You-
and then found another shadowy spot to do it.
Well,
Because
You know, like when you're really cold and you wrap your cardigan around your hands?
yeah, I'm sure you can
Do it
tie
like
a
that.
knot when you're like that, a secure knot.
Yes.
No,
I'm glad
we'll
you
say you
agree.
would have had to have landed and then found another sort of shadowy spot to take off again. And now you kind of like grab it between your legs, we'll say, to pull it over to Ephraim. Or nudge it with your horns or something.
I will grab the rope and start to climb up.
I will fly back
Okay.
up.
Give me a athletics check to see how well you climb this rope.
What about acrobatics? Because like climbing ropes is acrobatical.
How are you doing it acrobatically? Describe it to me.
So I've wrapped it around my leg so that I can get a bit of extra purchase, and then I'm like pulling myself up with my
Could
hands
I
and repeating.
guide-
That sounds
Could
pretty
I
athletic
guide
to me.
Ephraim up the rope as well? Help him up guidedly.
What? Guidance, you mean?
Yeah.
You can cast guidance on him as he climbs
Oh
the rope.
shit!
if you
I'm
like.
actually rather athletic.
Today is Trans Day of Visibility. Don't do this to Ephraim.
Yeah. Firmly
Ephraim is
obey. You said acrobatics, athletics, didn't you? So
Yes.
it's just a flat 17. Ignore the +2.
Yeah, 17 is fine. So Ephraim manages to climb to the top. It takes them a little while, but eventually they find some purchase on the edge and manage to pull themselves up. And yeah, you're at the top. The rope is still dangling there. Ephraim's at the top. Sneaks flying
Can I
around.
just have a look around at the top?
Yeah, there's sort of some wrecked houses. A couple of them are on fire. There doesn't seem to be any movement nearby. Yeah,
Okay.
wrecked houses, really.
I just realised something.
Well, give me a perception check and I'll tell you what you see.
But I liked what I just saw.
I'll wait for Ephraim's thing.
Oh, go away.
No,
that is
won't.
a 30.
Sorry, 3-0.
No, 13, not 30.
I said 30. I was like, where did fucking Crete come from?
Jobs are good. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you see pretty much what I told you before.
Guys, I just said jobs are good and my VR headset turned on. What? I didn't know it was voice activated, let alone Creek activated.
Guys, I just remembered something.
Yeah.
I kind of like pick my hat up and then pull out a climber's kit. I have this. Do you remember this?
How did that
Oh,
fit
Sneak's
in
not
your-
here.
How did that fit in your hat?
Honestly? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We actually used this for a dragon cultist thing once. That was a long time ago.
What?
That's kind of like this,
Yeah.
actually, where the tunnel came out onto like a cliff edge. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah. That was almost like, what, 9 months ago? That's crazy.
Those were better times, I assume.
Well, back then
I
there was only
miss
three
my
of us.
dad.
You still got one.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Listen, you've only
the
lost
other
3.
dad.
What? What is going on
Anyway,
with that one and Dad's? I don't quite understand.
look, don't
Bam
question it.
is
Can you
my
just help me
adopted
attach
dad.
this harness?
Yes, of course.
Marusa was also my adopted dad.
Right.
Sneak says whilst flying by.
I see. My
And
condolences.
Bjorn is also my adopted dad.
Okay, are the rest of you going to try and climb up?
I doubly see. Wait, is Bjorn dead?
No, he's still in the high hall.
Oh, that's
Helm's
good.
hall,
Glad
wherever
to
he
know
was.
he's doing well.
I just kind of use like the things that's in the climber's kit to help me climb up.
Yeah, I'd say there'd be like some pitons and stuff in there to help affix the rope a bit better.
Everyone just moves on. from the big reveal
Yeah,
that Higa knows Bjorn.
I
feel like
mean,
I'm at the
everyone
top
knows
of the cliff.
Bjorn, apparently.
Bam, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. I'm actually proficient in athletics.
Ooh.
It's my Goliath blood, you see. 16.
Yeah. Was that with advantage?
Yeah, 13 plus 3.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm still got a 0 in strength, just because I'm proficient.
Yeah, you managed to get up to the top.
I was that nerdy kid at school that was really good at sports still.
You feel like you did it somehow slightly worse than Ephraim, but you still managed it.
Yeah, but I did it safely.
Yeah, you did it. You did it safely. Took your time.
I was checking my pittons were working.
Yeah.
Make sure I didn't hit anywhere that would make it harder for the rest.
Magnus, Alum, and Higa, you still need to get to the top.
No. You
Do we
two
need
go
to?
ahead. I am eternally thankful for your help, Alum. Please, you first.
Oh, fine, I guess. I will attempt the rope.
Okay. So you've got the climbing stuff that's been embedded in the rock from Bam. So you have advantage on the athletics check.
You're welcome, Ephraim, for me remembering this after you got up.
How do you roll with advantage again?
So you do
ADV at the end.
Yeah. So it'll be
That's
check
15.
athletics ADV. 15. Yep. We've got diminishing returns here. You managed to get up to the top as well. Magnus or Higa, who's going next?
Boris, you go first.
Be my get. Damn it!
Oh yeah, Boris.
Even got my name right. I can't say no.
Okay, athletics with advantage, please. Holly.
Let's go. I hope I spelled that right. Bam.
Yes.
That's lucky.
13.
13. Oh my god, we do have diminishing returns.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you managed to get up there. You kind of almost slip a couple of times, but you do manage to get to the top.
Haha, I intended.
You're kind of hanging off with one hand at one point,
It's
but
a
Sneak kind of
style.
flies by and nudges you back on.
I did that all by myself with absolutely zero help from anybody. Go me.
Just eager to go.
Right.
Thank you, Sneak.
Onwards and upwards.
10 truffles.
Quite literally.
Thank you, Truffles. But also, it was me.
Truffles doesn't need to check. She can just fly up. It's fine.
Truffles can try and climb the rope, though, if she wants to. Higa.
I rolled a 9.
Hello, elephant hands.
Is that with advantage?
No, it isn't. Hold on.
Okay, you got advantage because of the climbing kit stuff.
That's a 19 then.
Yep. So much for diminishing returns. Yeah, you're all safely at the top. Truffles kind of flutters up behind you all.
He gets sort of dusts himself off. Right, well, I suppose this is where we go our separate ways, my friends.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
Well, good luck.
And you're back as Truffles. One-shot character.
Unless, of course, he sort of starts like rubbing his wrists shyly. You need
Why
anything?
don't you come with us?
I can help with. Oh yes, splendid idea. Totally
New
wasn't
members of the party, everyone.
getting at that. You helped me out, I'll help you out. It's only fair. What can I help you with?
We really need to stop Zariel.
Yeah.
Sorry, beg your pardon.
Yep. Yeah,
No, you heard correctly.
that's our job. Thank you
Yep.
for joining.
So you offer now.
By the way, you're not allowed to back out now.
We are now
Let's
going to
go.
place you in charge with the fight in Zariel.
No, listen. I want to see El Toro return to its former glory as much as the next person, but some things just cannot be done.
Not with that
Not with
attitude.
that attitude.
You just went one-on-one with a demon. I'm sorry, Magnus. I know that word is not good for you.
Ah.
You 6 have a death wish.
Put helmet back.
There's 7 of us.
Yes.
I'm not
Probably
including
my
myself.
Well, you should because you're with us now.
You did just sign up.
How would we even start?
Also, well, look at this one here, and I'll point to Truffles and be like, "This is a Hell Rider of Zariel."
Why
A
is it
prime
with
example.
us? I
You
do
know,
not
we don't
sense
question
it being
much.
a fiend. I sense it being a celestial. No offense.
Yeah, you actually would.
And he sort of like half bows to Trouble.
Well, there were rumors
You've
that
used,
Zariel
you've used your
was.
divine sense, haven't you?
Yeah,
So
I
you
have,
would
yeah.
have detected. You would have detected truffles
I
when
get
you
it a
use that.
lot.
So what is the big idea then?
We use this Helm of Torm. That's going to help us find. Well, that's a good question. But Ferrier said that if we use the Helm of Torm, we might be able to find the way.
The
So
way
we need someone to look through it.
the
by
way to
communicating
kill
with Torm.
Zariel, Lord of Devils.
Well, if we can break her infernal contract,
Archduke
that's
of
the main
Avernus,
thing.
but yeah.
Higa's not going to call him by a proper title. He has no respect for her.
What
No.
are you talking about? My name is Archduke of Avernus.
Very well.
Speaking of shadows,
Right.
We need to save as many people as possible.
I
Surely you
suppose
can appreciate this.
Without you guys, I would be dead under a hellish Minotaur's heel trying to get a symbol of a pub back. So, you saved my life only for me to once again, eventually, die later.
Well, we're going to die eventually, so
Yes, I
why
suppose.
not do it saving people and fighting, well, breaking an infernal contract? That's what Mama used to say.
Very well. I will do so.
Mama was a
But not just
fortune
for
teller.
you. Also,
my mama
for-
told me to smash the people I don't like. I tried not to take the advice.
Also,
Ironically, what
for
Magnus's parents said.
Hey,
Those
I
we
don't have parents. I'm
might yet
joking.
say. Wait, what are we talking about?
They went out to
Smashing.
get a gallon of milk
Just
and never returned.
I thought.
American audience
Okay,
interest.
so where are you guys heading as you're having this conversation, or are you just stood still?
With, like,
Can
above
we
the
head
cliff.
back to where we were?
We want to put helmet
The high
on top
hall?
of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're currently at 16, so you could head towards 17,
Wait,
then
what-
up to 21.
What about
Then.
the incomplete statue?
That's a good question.
The
That
incomplete
was
statue.
that was where the helm was
Yeah.
before Korowait took it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it just
Yeah.
meant. I think Lewis was just getting at that Korowait took it from the statue.
Yeah, so I thought putting it back would do something.
Maybe.
Hello.
At least that's what I was thinking to believe. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
We should go back.
There didn't seem to be anything sort of
Oh,
magical
okay.
about the
Tuck it away
statue.
then, we don't need
it
it
just
anymore.
seems to be like a storage place for it.
Useless.
A fancy armor rack.
Wasting my fucking time.
Can I have a look at the Helm of Torm?
You can. How are you looking at it? What are you looking for?
I will have a look if there are kind of any words or sigils or runes kind of engraved into it.
There is a symbol of Torm.
I will lower it onto my face and see what happens.
You put the helmet on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't say that word.
Okay, let me just add this
look
to my
something
notes.
up a second.
Eyes.
Okay, can you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
I guess so. That's actually like a really bad save for me. That's a 19.
As you put the helmet on, you just get this sort of splitting pain in your head. Your vision starts to go cloudy. Shadows start to encroach from the sides of your vision.
Multiple shadows. That's scary.
Yeah, and but as it's doing this, you manage to pull it off quickly enough to stop it.
This doesn't seem good.
Okay, gets headache.
I will relay that to everyone and be like, I think it might be cursed. Let's throw it into the sticks.
Can
Yeah, well,
we not throw everything that's cursed into the sticks, please?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
so it
there
is
to be
cursed.
used.
Oh, we have never thrown anything in there.
I'd say with the 19 on your save, you would get the impression that this probably isn't as holy as a Helm of Torm should probably be.
An unholy thing is cursed.
Yep, exactly. So we throw it in the
And
sticks.
you did
Fish out
find it
later.
in the possession of demons.
Even
We can't-
worse.
We can't judge an artifact by the people who gave it to us. If a man gives me something weird on the corner, we don't judge the man, we judge what's in the bag.
Those demons were good people.
Are you saying there's something wrong with it?
I think we might need a priest to bless it or remove some curses or something. It seems
Would you
less
like me to
curse.
identify it?
Perhaps
that
the
would be
priest you
useful,
spoke
Dan.
of might be able to help.
Yeah, I didn't really want to borrow like bother
You
Farrier again.
would probably know Farrier, Higa.
Yes, Farrier, the one who asked you to get the helm, can probably discern what is the problem. No?
Yes, but if we could, I mean, there's a lot of people for them to look after. So if Bam could identify the problem, we might skip a step.
Okay.
We need to speed run.
This absolutely seems like a good idea.
If
Or
there's
I
a
am
curse, I can
indebted.
remove it.
For I am indebted to each of you.
Good.
Remember,
start.
you don't have to praise us.
Oh, no. I'm
praise-
not against praise.
Praise where it's due.
Praise Helm.
Praise whichever deity you like. Speaking of which, your healing, it is powerful. Which deity are you channeling?
No, Dave.
If-
See,
What?
Different pass it while you're.
I was given this divine gift at birth.
Oh, you are blessed indeed. Very, very blessed. I think maybe it was Sylvanus or someone of his pantheon. What with your, not to judge based on aesthetics, but your naturey vibe.
Well, Mother said that before they moved from the Feywild, there were people there that were born like me, but I've never met someone just like me, except
Hmm.
for Truffles.
Hello. I'm still here.
Can I just.
We are
Can I just
kindred
ask a
spirits,
question
me and
quick?
Truffles.
Sure.
Yes.
Who's Sylvanus?
He's a god.
Okay,
He's-
because I kept thinking Sylvanus Windrunner.
No,
No.
not that Sylvanus. It's spelt with a U at the end instead of an A.
I didn't know the original spelling to begin with.
Was usually it's
Moving on.
Sylvan ass, whereas like for the WoW character. Now
Sylvan ass.
I mean, she does have
That
an
makes
A.
sense.
That's your god now.
That makes a lot of sense.
And this is Sylvan us. He's like god of nature, and he has like two daughters who are also goddesses of nature, which is Miliki and the other one.
It's not Sylvan you, it's Sylvan us.
Yeah, and Higa follows Sylvanus.
Okay.
So as you're talking about this, you've almost reached the High Hall.
Wait, wasn't I not identifying this?
You can do it as you go.
Oh, can I? Cool.
Yes. You identify it as the Helm of Torm's Sight.
This is the helm of Torm's sight.
Well,
You
glad
actually, I'll
we
tell
helped
you
you then.
what. It's just a ritual, isn't it? Identify. You can cast it as
Yes.
a ritual.
Indeed.
Yeah, sure. You have heard tell of this helm in your studies, and you know that whilst wearing it, you would have advantage on insight checks, and also it can be used to speak to Torm, although it's not guaranteed that you will get an answer.
Ah, typical Torm.
Yes, we'll have to wear it again.
He's like a discount helm. But yeah,
Exactly.
you can also sense that something is wrong with it.
But it's the Helm
Seems
of
to have
Thorn,
been.
so surely Helm is the discount Thorn, no?
No,
Excuse
you're
me?
wrong.
I'm not saying that in character, don't worry.
Magnus about to throw down.
You're about to swing.
Okay. So yeah, you're kind of walking through the gardens, about to reach the High Hall. Is there anything more you would like to do
Oh, High
before you
Hall, damn
enter?
it.
Yeah, not the Shield Hall, the High Hall.
Hi-ho,
Oh, the other one.
hi-ho.
So as you get to the front doors of the High Hall, you see that there are some Hell Riders guarding outside. Seems like they have been reinforced. You recognise a couple of them as the ones from the Shield Hall. And as you walk through the gates, we are going to take a quick break
Yay.
Okay.
because I would like to go straight through on the next section.
Ooh, spoopy.
Fair.
So I will be right back.
Okay,
We'll all be right back, actually.
BRB. Go.
Yep. So you get back to the High Hall. That great landmark of Alterel. As I said before, you notice that some of the Hell Riders are guarding the entrance. They seem to have sort of claimed it back from the devils who were assaulting it earlier. Some of these Hell Riders are from the Shield Hall, which you also liberated. Seems they have clubs together with the survivors in the High Hall. They kind of nod at you, those of you who recognise them, as you walk in. You make your way through the grand cathedral-like interior of the High Hall until you get to the opened, the revealed secret passageway down underneath the fist-like altar of the Gauntlet of Torm. You make your way down there, back to where you found the survivors before. You see there Older Ravengard, Ferrier Jinx, Leffit Azim, Ontar Froome, and Bjorn. And also another looks up at you and he says, "Sneak."
I'm sorry for how I acted.
That is okay.
You
This
hurt
evil
me.
place corrupts us as we remain in it.
You hurt me, and I did not know how to process my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Is this fucking character development?
He walks over to you and reaches out for a hug with his one remaining arm.
Snake gives him one of those like awkward, emotional hugs.
Mm.
One arm pat.
It is okay, Sneak. You have grown a lot since I last saw you.
Oh,
Seems you've been through a great many things, as have I.
it's hard to lose people.
Maruza's Force Ghost in the corner just smiling.
Bam's eye starts twitching.
So he kind of backs up from the hug and just kind of says, "Ferrier tells me you went to retrieve something. Oh, also, hi, Higa. Good to see you.
Hello, Bjorn. How are you?
I'm well, as you can see. I have most recently become armless."
Oh, don't worry about that. 'Tis but a scratch.
Hey, we all get it now because we all watched it the other day. He just kind of gives you a nod and steps back. Older and Ferrier come up to the group. Oh, did you want to hug too, Higa? I'm sorry.
Yes.
He walks up and gives you a bear hug because he is a werebear.
How's he do that with one hand?
It's like half a bear hug. It's half as strong.
Don't shame
It's like the
one-handed
most.
hugs.
It's like the most testosterone-fueled hug you've ever seen.
Yeah, he compensates with the other arm for the lack of the other one.
Sorry, I just it's been a loss.
There, Higa.
I've been in hell for a while. I almost died just now.
Yes,
I mean,
we've been here as long as you have.
Oh yes.
But you've done well for the Enclave and the Harpers. Oh, shit, Leosin's there as well. Sorry, I forgot to say.
Leosin!
Leosin's just like, oh no.
Onta!
Yeah, oh yeah, and Ontar. Yeah. Okay, so we'll say Higa's gone off to chat with them. While Older and Ferrier come up to the rest of the group. And Older Ravengard in his flaming fist outfit, his like robes and armor, he's just like, did you manage to retrieve it?
Yes.
Good, well done, Ferrier. And she just kind of steps forward. May I see it?
There's a problem with it. It's infested with
Infested?
evil. Yes.
Sorry,
Evil.
I forgot to ask. Did you find Gideon?
Gideon died, and I will pull out the symbol we had that had his name inscribed on it, the Hellrider symbol, and bow slightly and return it to Ferrier and be like,
Gideon wasn't a Hellrider. This doesn't say Gideon.
who was the other person then? Oh yes, we found Gideon, the priest of my banda. Yes. I thought you said Travic. No wait.
Oh, you
was it
found-
Travic?
No, you were supposed to be finding Travic here in the High Hall.
Travic
It's
died.
been a long
Travic-
time.
Travic
It's been
got
And that
killed
was
by the money.
for...
Yes, it was.
God, who was
I know
that for?
that was
Oh,
for
no.
Estra.
Estrafelda, yeah.
Yep. Ignore me. It's
Okay.
been a long
The
time.
last
But-
notes before my proper notes was looking for Helm of Torm sites. Akina hunts women in Helterel. They are being chased by devils. Shocker.
Wow. That was
Who's
a while
who's
ago.
Hakina?
Hakina was the lady that you encountered when you first got into Elturel, who was with her kids.
Oh yeah, the one that went to the market.
Yeah, she went to Shara's market. She's probably with Delt right now.
Probably should get to see that
So
at some
she's
point.
being dealt with.
They, yeah.
Yes, we found Gideon.
I thought he was in love with me.
Delt loves everyone.
He does.
So,
He's too old to be with just one woman. Yes. Anyway,
Age.
I didn't realise you could level up that when you get older.
Polyamory
Anyway.
just exists.
It's like, yes. What happened to Gideon? Why is he not with you? Did I drop out, or are
No.
you considering your
I'm
answer?
not there.
No, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Hold on.
Now, where did Gideon go? Sorry,
Yeah, where did Gideon go?
we hid from some minotaurs. There was a fight. We found he.
Sorry,
Oh,
Minotaurs?
it's Gideon, the gravekeeper guy.
Yes, that's him. The priest who oversees the Grand Cemetery.
Got it, yeah.
He
I
turned up
remember.
for like 2 seconds and he didn't want to do a job, so he made us do it. So then we just left
Yeah.
because he's lazy.
What job was that exactly?
Clear out his cellar.
Yeah, get rid of some demons.
Sorry, demons.
Clear out his-
Yes, demons. We are in hell.
I assume by cellar you mean the crypts.
Yes.
Were they crypts?
That's kind of.
What was that droning creature that was down there, Bam?
Droning creature. A Cosmo?
Yes, there was a chasm down there.
But that was where the home was it not?
Oh, we've got
Helm.
that too, though.
Oh yeah, we kind of
Good.
picked it up on the way out.
Yeah.
As you do.
We won it in a duel. Well, Eager did.
Sorry, you said there was a problem with it.
Yes, it's cursed.
Hmm.
Infested with dark thoughts.
May I see it?
Don't die. I'll hand it. Well, Bam has it, right?
Yes, here.
Hmm. She kind of grabs it and she's like, pardon me, I must inspect it a little more closely. She kind of walks off, still in view, to like a desk in the corner. Pulls out a book, kind of looks at the helm. Which takes about 10 minutes or so, by which point Higa has returned from talking to the others.
Maybe there's graffiti.
Hmm?
Move
Sorry, I
on.
didn't hear what you said there, Callum.
Oh, I said maybe there's graffiti on it. Just move on.
Oh. And she comes back about 10 minutes later and she's like, there is a curse upon this helm, as I'm sure you've ascertained. It seems Baphomet's influence has creeped its way into the magics of it.
What about the
can
antlers?
The antlers. What antler? Oh, what are those? The black antlers?
Yes.
Okay.
The
She seems kind of stunned to see the black antlers in her presence
the
in the high
Minotaur.
hall.
The Minotaurs, not me. The other ones took them, so I reclaimed them.
Oh yes,
We reclaimed them.
that's good. You should probably hang on to those for now, unless you wish to keep them here in safety.
I will protect.
Very well. And see, Bam here has the hat of holding. You could store them in there.
No,
I don't know. It's a bit pointy.
this is my burden to bear. Or not.
Very well. I believe that I can rid the Helm of the influence of the Demon Lord, but we will need a few things to do so.
Okay.
What would we
First-
need?
First, did you notice the grave as you came down to the underlevel of the high hall?
No.
Yes.
There's a resting place of the unknown hero. I mean, you probably wouldn't know it was there. It's not really the main passageway. But you do remember, as Lewis, that you saw like a little passageway. You know those like double set of stairs coming down here from the altar into the undercroft
Mhm.
bit.
Yeah.
So sort of, if you go to the north, it leads to like the north passageway, and south to the south passageway. But there's a little bit that goes to the east. You could assume that is where she's talking about. That you didn't explore when you were down here before.
Okay.
She says there is a sword entombed with this hero. It's a holy relic of great power. We could use it.
We
Also, I
disturb
sense
the
great.
dead,
Hmm?
Should we really disturb the dead?
We're in hell. I'm not sure the usual rules really apply right now, and we
It's like
need it.
international waters.
Okay.
Yes, whatever that is.
Wait, so we're
The
looking for
river
a sword now?
I mean, we can literally grab it on the way. We need to go to the altar on the upper level. It's not hard to get. We just need it.
Okay.
It's literally down the hall.
Oh, good.
Why don't you
Right.
get it yourself if you need it?
No, Sneak, we can be nice, we can help.
I mean,
We've
we
done a
need
lot
to
of
go.
helping, to be fair.
There is an altar of Torm in the main section of the cathedral. If we head there, it's on the way. We can grab it. But we need to use this altar to perform a ritual to cleanse the helm.
Okay.
I would greatly appreciate your help in doing so. Once we've cleansed it, we may be able to glean some info from the helm as to how the city may be saved.
Sure.
Shall
how
we
big
go
is
on our way?
Alterel in general?
City-sized?
So what, like a mile across? What?
About that, yeah, maybe a couple of miles.
Okay.
I just thought I'd mention that the steed, I can communicate with it telepathically within a mile. So maybe I could
So
call
you'd
it.
be able to communicate
Maybe I could call it
in
here.
most of Elturel. Yeah, if you want to call it now, you can do.
I would like to do that, and he will
Okay, let's do it.
come along.
We'll say you've been doing that for like the past 10 minutes or so, if you wish.
Yeah, it's more like Higa just wants to see his companion again rather than actually needing it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So you summon your steed.
And it comes down the steps into the basement of the
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
Does it have to be a beast? Can I make it something else?
Mm,
No, I'm just kidding. Right. It is
do you
a.
want to? I mean, just run it by me, and I'll tell you if it's okay or not.
Nah, this is a better idea. It's an elk.
Okay.
It's a big
That's cool.
elk. About.
It's a moose.
Yeah. Well, it's not a moose.
No, it's a
an
deer.
elk.
It kind of struggles to get through the doorway. Like its horns are quite wide.
Oh. Can't relate,
Unless
my friend.
You wanted it to be like a.
Can't relate.
Sneak goes up and butts his horns against the elks.
Elk just looks at you.
This random elk that's come down with no context. You're just going to go up and headbutt it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the elk's horns are like outwards a bit, and yours are straight forwards.
The elk's got like oak leaves wrapped round his antlers.
Oakleys?
Ooh.
Oak leaves.
Oh,
Ooh.
thought it's going to wear a pair of sunglasses.
It's got those too.
It's got Oakleys.
Alkes, my friend, you're here. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, right. I thought you were doing that. I was like, okay.
No, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that to you.
I mean, it's literally Latin for elk, so.
I don't know what his name would be. Someone help, guys, help me pick a name for this elk real quick.
Whilst
Elkara.
Higa
Melvin.
is thinking of the no, we don't say that name. It's cursed.
It be cursed.
Whilst they're doing this, and
Yeah.
they're being Higa is reunited with their elk companion that will be named very soon. Can I signal? Or can I like try and get Leffit's attention to come over?
She comes over.
Like Leffit, we're back. Do you want to help us go on a quest through this through this high hall and find some magical or artifact?
Oh, yeah, I heard Ferry talking. You mean the sword of the unknown hero?
Yes, I feel like you may have been eavesdropping on us now.
I mean, this is in like an open hall where all the survivors are that you were talking.
Ephraim will remember this.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I feel like you would appreciate a magic ritual like this, unless it backfires, and then that would be bad.
I'd certainly like to watch.
Come and join us. What do
Okay.
you think this elk is called? Out of interest.
I think it would be up to its owner to name it.
Or if it talks telepathically to me, then surely it has its
George.
own name.
Ringo.
Don't make me name your steed. It's your steed.
Clifford.
Yeah, but
Clifford.
it's an
Derek.
intelligent fae.
Dampe.
Astrid.
Astrid. I like Astrid. Let's call
Grace.
it Astrid.
Astrid's
Yeah.
a good name.
Okay,
Oh,
Astrid the elk.
There you
But
are,
chat did
Astrid.
say Jerome or Benjamin, so
Also, fun fact: if me and Lewis ever have a girl, that is my top girl name. Astrid.
Name it after the moose. Yeah.
Astrid's a cute name. No, it's a deer.
That's it. It's the moose name now. Okay, yeah. So Astrid the elk. There we go. It's kind of struggling to fit in
No, don't worry.
down the stairs.
I've
but,
I've got the horn lubricant. Hold on. Let me get...
no.
WD-40. The
Anyway, Ferry is like, should we make our way to the altar? We should probably cleanse it as quickly as possible.
Should we get the sword first?
I'll be
Sneak
right.
is going to
Yes, we'll
put
get the sword
Rufus
on the way, as I
floor on her
explained.
lead.
Be right there, my chums. I'm just
Okay. You let Rufus off. She's on her lead.
helping out Astrid here. Be right...
Ferrier starts to walk off.
I'll catch up with you.
And Alder's just
Okay,
like,
here you
yes,
go.
we should go soon. We need to find out what's happening with we need to
Sneak
cleanse the helm.
gives Bjorn a little wave and walks off after Ferrier with Rufus trotting along next to her.
He gives you a nod as you walk off. Right, is anybody else doing anything before you leave?
Totally cool with the fact that his adopted daughter is just walking a skunk along.
He's seen weirder things. I mean, you are in hell.
Your ears are so soft.
Thank you, Sneak.
Where
You are
there is,
welcome,
the
where
fucking
there,
where
Father.
Bjorn's favourite compliment.
Right. Anyway, is anybody doing anything else before you go up to the altar? Because otherwise, we are Batmaning over there.
Batman time.
lubricating Ash's horns.
Yeah, you managed to get that
That's
done.
not a sentence I want to hear again.
Yeah.
Ride like the wind, Astrid. No time for rest, I'm
So
afraid.
you make your way. You make your way through the Undercroft area. So you get to the stairs leading up to the passageway that you came down through the altar. And just opposite the stairs, you see there is an area with some stairs that go up, which lead to like a little alcove area. You see that there is a sort of a very ornate stone coffin, which has been carved in the image of a woman, weirdly not wearing armor.
Ooh.
And clutched in this the stone carving's hands is this sword. There is a picture of it, but I don't think I've got a way to like send that to you. It's a fancy looking sword, basically, and it is a great sword. It's got a nice jewel on the hilt. It's got kind of like these sort of edges that reverse back towards the hilt at the bottom of it.
I
Snake
see
will
what
touch it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But it seems like the sword is on the outside of the coffin, like the body is inside and the sword is on the outside. Ferrier says, if someone would like to grab it and bring it with us, should slide out easily enough.
I stop using these
Snake will
words.
grab it.
Sneak, pull out this sword.
That's bigger than you.
Yeah, it's nearly as big as you, minus the horns. Yeah, you've got it. You feel that there's sort of like some energy to this weapon, almost like divine energy.
Magical.
Right, let's.
Yes, divine energy for divine people,
Let's
like clerics.
let's continue on our way, shall we? So she leads you
Snake will
upstairs
like
with
drag the sword along the floor and give it to Alan. Just
Oh my
wordlessly.
god.
Please do be careful with the holy relic.
Yeah, let's like deface some of the
Heavy.
ancient artifacts as well while we're at it.
I mean, if
And she
you
gives
want
it to Alan.
Astrid, no,
Cool.
don't sit. Oh!
I will take the sword and
Okay,
bask in its sheeniness.
all right, you've got the sword. Okay,
like
she kind
the
of says
sword.
to you as you're walking up the stairs. Right, for this ritual to work, we're going to need a couple of you to do a couple of things. I will be performing the prayer to remove the curse from the helm. Somebody is going to need to wear it.
Well, I can wear it.
I can wear it.
I can wear
Whoever
it.
whoever wears it is going to be incapacitated until the curse is removed.
And what other jobs are there?
Don't like the sound of that. Brother,
Someone
botulism.
else needs to hold the sword.
Snake will hand Rufus to Ephraim and say, I will wear it.
With the horns,
What?
really?
I mean,
Yeah, go for it.
I tell
I'm really
Ephraim,
sorry. That's a
give
very
the
generous
skunk
offer.
back.
It's a very generous offer, but I don't think the helm will fit on you, dear. Sorry.
Wow.
why don't we hear out the
Racist.
whole
Up to
plan
you.
and then decide?
Let's hear.
Right.
Let us hear.
Somebody needs to wear the helm. We'll be performing the ritual on you, whoever wears it. Somebody needs to hold the sword to the helm for the duration of the ritual. That's what we'll be channeling the energy through to remove the curse. as it is a holy relic. I need one of you to do each of those jobs while I perform the prayer.
Yeah, I
Does
can
it
wear
fit
it.
on my head?
Older
Okay.
Raven Guard, who is also following you, just kind of says, I can perform one of them if needs be.
I mean, I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to wear it. I've seen the shadows before. It is what it is.
Also, whatever curse may be upon it, may attempt to fight us when we
Yeah.
attempt to remove it.
I have to leave that bit till last.
We may have dangers to face during the ritual. Whoever is not performing the 3 tasks, the prayer, the helm, and the sword, will need to protect the others.
Well, Sneak, you can
I
protect
can
me.
help protect.
My friends, I'm in pretty piss poor condition. I should probably perform one of the tasks.
I'll throw the sword to Higa.
Thank you.
Hang on. Higa, I will have one of the acolytes heal you if you wish.
If somebody else wishes to perform the task, that is fine by me also.
Okay, you've reached this altar now, which is kind of in the back of the cathedral section. So you see, kind of the floor around it is kind of bloody, and Ferrier just says to you, "This altar, before you helped us retake the cathedral, it was desecrated by the devils. We've managed to get it back to normal and cleansed it. It should still serve its purpose for the ritual." Have you decided who will be performing which task?
Well, we all said yes, so just pick one.
I'll wear it.
I'll act as protector.
Sneak will protect me, won't you, Sneak?
Yay.
Okay, so Ephraim's wearing the helm.
Yep.
Who wants to hold the sword?
Would it make me feel bad?
It would not, because this sword is a holy relic with no demonic energies on it whatsoever.
May I hold the sword, please?
You can hold the sword.
Thank you.
Whoever's Alan, I suppose you give the sword to Magnus, right?
Well, I did throw it to Higa.
Here you are,
Higa, you
Boris.
give the
There you
sword.
are.
Thank you.
Ferrier gives you an odd look at hearing this name. Right.
Sneak's gonna tuck Rufus in
Okay.
her bag so she's safe.
Ephraim, please kneel down before the altar.
About those seals.
Sneak is gonna crouch nearby Ephraim with a dagger out. Watching
So
intently.
the altar kind of looks like this in-game info.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a gauntlet. What?
What's an interesting altar?
That is.
Well, it's more like, sorry, so it's not the whole altar. It's like the statue on top of it, kind of
Right,
thing.
gotcha. Okay.
Wait, where's the altar?
In the back of the cathedral area, through one of the curtains that you didn't explore through when you were here before, because you immediately found the secret entrance.
No, not that one. I meant where the picture is.
So that's just kind of a statue on top of like a table kind of thing, with like a nice sheet over it, nice table sheet, kind of like in that nice material with some nice gold stitching on it.
Does it look like a gauntlet?
It does look like a gauntlet. Oh, sorry, it's in
Okay,
in-game
then I am
info.
looking at the right thing.
Yeah, sorry, that's what you meant. My bad. I thought you meant in-game. Where was it? Yeah, so it's the gauntlet there. It's the gauntlet of Torm, not to be confused with the gauntlet of Helm.
You can't confuse it.
Mhm.
One's a right gauntlet and one's a left gauntlet. So There's your distinction.
No, only one is the right gauntlet, and that's the Helm one.
Which, ironically, is the
It's
left
the left
gauntlet.
Exactly.
So Ferrier kind of directs you to kneel down in front of the altar, Ephraim, with your kind of back to it.
I will do so.
Right. Magnus, was it? Or was it Boris?
It's Boris.
Okay. Boris, come over here.
Who the hell's Magnus?
And she kind
I
of
second
she kind of gets you to hold the sword sort of upraised over Ephraim's head.
Mhm.
Not put down just yet because the helm isn't on. Who's got the helm currently?
Ephraim.
Yeah, I took
Uh,
it. It's from Ben.
Do you wish to put it on yourself, or do you want me to do it?
I can do it myself.
Very well. Let me know when you're ready.
Put it on. I'll put it on. Do you want a charisma save?
She kind of stops you for a second. She's like, "Let me get the prayer ready," and she pulls out like this big chunky tome. Flicks the thick pages and finds the correct passage, and she says, "Is everybody ready?"
Yes, and as long as I get the healing.
Oh yeah, an acolyte rushes up and gives you. Hang on.
I'm also out of spell slots, but that's fun too.
Okay, so we got 8 and 12, 20 HP.
Nice, that'll do. And Eagle will stand next to Ephraim, facing outward, just in case something tries to attack them whilst they're asleep.
Ferrier says to you, Ephraim, when you put the helmet on, the curse will try to affect you. I need you to let it.
But I don't like to fail. Fine.
Nick
I'll
is
let it
gonna-
affect me.
Somebody else can wear the helm if you wish.
No, it's fine.
Sneak is
Okay.
gonna crouch in front of Ephraim.
Oh, okay. Was that it? I thought you were going to say something.
No. So that
Okay.
Ephraim knows he's safe, Sneak is gonna be in front of him.
Oh,
Oh,
well, put it on when you wish, Ephraim, and we will begin.
I'll put it on.
Hold us just like I will hold off anything that attacks us.
So I put
Unless
this
it's-
helm on.
Yep.
I don't resist.
So you're going to willingly fail your charisma saving throw? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I want to roll to see what I would have got.
Okay, fair enough.
Add a +5 to it because Higa's standing right next to you.
Yeah.
So I would have got 24.
Yep, that would have passed.
Wow. I've failed deliberately.
Okay. So you are now stunned in D&D
Okay.
terms. So you, until this helm is removed, you basically can't do anything, and you can't perceive. You can perceive the world around you, but all of it just kind of gets enveloped by these shadows as your vision goes black.
Hello.
And you basically pass out of this reality as you enter the dreamscape. But we'll get back to that. The rest of you see Ephraim kind of jolt as this helm. You see it start to glow with like this darkish purple energy. As it sort of almost like sucks down onto his head. Ferrier, Magnus, you're kind of holding the sword above it. Ferrier pushes the sword down so that it's in contact with the helm. And hold that there. Don't move it, whatever happens.
Okay.
Right. So for this, that is all you can do. You can speak, but your actions, you just have to hold the sword there. Unless
This
you
is
can
so
think of some other way you could do something
Holly's
else.
like, oh, thank God.
I want to fidget so badly.
And Ferrier begins reciting this prayer, and as she does so, a few seconds later, the sword begins to glow.
What if my
And
arms
it almost
get
seems
tired?
like the energy from the sword is pushing back against the energy from this helmet.
What if I get an itch?
And
What if I sneeze?
I would like everybody to roll me initiative, please.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Too bad.
Oh, fuck. We'll fall it over.
woo boy.
It's a Sunday.
Do you want initiative from me or because do you care, Lewis?
I still need initiative from Ephraim and Magnus, please.
Cool.
Oh. I rolled.
Yay! Okay. Has anybody not rolled?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Let me go check the rolls.
We're pretty bad at
did-
rolling, aren't we?
Did everybody roll on Discord, or did anybody roll in real life? No, I can see you've all rolled on there. Cool. Remember to roll for truffles as well, please, Ali.
What about
Yeah,
for
12 for
Astrid as well?
Astrid's outside,
Astrid.
right? So I don't think
Why
Did you
should we
leave
put the helm
Astrid
on
down in
Astrid?
the
I don't think-
downstairs?
I
or?
don't think Astrid would have been able to fit down here. So.
I mean, you're up there now. You were down there. That's why you summoned Astrid.
Astrid's here then. Astrid's here then.
Yeah. Because Astrid's in like the cathedral bit.
Astrid
Cool.
is a giant elk.
I'll say it was a struggle, but you managed to get him up there.
Astrid cost.
Astrid would act on your initiative, but sure, we'll
Oh,
go with
okay.
17.
That's fine. No, it's fine. It's just funny.
Okay, so 17 is the highest, right, from Astrid?
Sure, I think so. Let's see. Sneak got
Oh, yeah.
16.
I only got 15.
Nope. Ephraim got a 19.
No. I
That
got
was for
4.
Christmas save.
The 19 was the charisma.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
I can't.
I have like nothing left apart from divine senses.
I've got nothing there.
I've got nothing left.
Maybe we should have had a nap before we did this.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea, wouldn't it?
So then,
No.
I need to roll for Older as well.
Older.
Older Ravengard.
What
is
about
helping you.
younger?
Just going to call him Ravengard from now on. Ferrier, I'm just going to retcon that she also told you that the prayer would take about 30 seconds to complete.
That is 5 rounds.
Did Leffit come with us?
Leffit is watching.
Yeah.
As she said she would. So Higa, Magnus, Ephraim. Okay, so I've got Sneak, Alum, Truffles, Higa, Magnus, Ephraim. Who am I missing? Bam. Where's Bam?
I got a 14.
14. Okay, so you would be there. Just going to fit you in there. Because I forgot to write you down.
I'm just squeezing
first
in.
off-
I was forgotten, was I? I'll go sit in the corner here.
You're fairly near the bottom. Okay, so Ephraim.
Fairly near the bottom. I'm faster,
Well,
at least
not
3 feet.
just Ephraim, actually. As this energy, you see, like, your vision is full of this purplish energy. And let me just have a drink, because I'm going to need to speak for a while. The rest of you see this energy kind of pulse out of the helm. and all of your visions cloud, including so Ephraim, the whole party basically. All of your visions cloud, and the inky darkness gives way to divine light. You open your eyes and you're on the fields of Avernus, the Wastelands. A pile of devils and mortals lie dead in a pile. Several living devils drag the bodies off of the pile, dragging them away across the sand, lifting them up and skewering them on pitchforks that stand in the ground. One of the bodies slides away as the devil pulls it. And underneath you see the body of an angel, half dead. She'd be beautiful if it wasn't for the blood covering her and her wings. She wears a blindfold and has long silver hair which seems to glow. Truffles, you would recognise this as Zariel.
My queen.
No.
The devils, as they see this, start to laugh. The laughter echoes across the plains until you hear a whoosh. They turn, they stop laughing and drop to their knees as you see a figure, a tall figure with crimson skin, dark horns that seem impossibly long, wearing red and gold robes. Anybody who's proficient in religion, could you just give me a quick religion check, please, to see if you know who this is?
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I am. Yes, I am.
A paladin.
I feel like I
I'm
know who this might be, but yeah. Oh no, don't check their deli.
You check Delhi, you want a
Oh,
sandwich?
no. Oh, suck it. 24.
Nice.
A 7.
17.
Alum, you recognise this as Asmodeus,
Whoever that is.
the
Asmodeus,
overlord
Asmodeus.
of all of the 9 hells.
Oh, so he's like God of Jesus.
Oh, he's bad.
He's like the actual devil, basically.
You know, that thing that Christians made up.
Yeah,
Asmodeus.
definitely didn't exist before. Yeah, his name is
So
Asmodeus.
is he like Mega Satan?
Yeah.
Basically,
It's
yeah.
like
Okay,
Satan
Mega
from
Satan.
South Park
So,
movie.
right. So there's 9 hells. Zariel is Archduke of one of them. This guy is Archduke of all of them.
Yo. Okay.
He is the overlord of all
Martin
devils.
Spencer's Zariel.
Yeah. This isn't just a devil. This is a Marks and
This
Cool.
is an Avernus devil.
Wait, so what is it that is Asmodeus about it? Wait, I'm confused.
Have we lost Lewis?
It's Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Wait, how? Where?
Asmodeus is just like big boy. We're not gonna fight him.
Wait, has he just turned up? I'm
We're
confused.
viewing some sort of vision, I think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. So he can't touch me.
I think we're about to see how Zariel became where she is. I'm gonna kick Lewis so that he can come back.
He's probably talking
Yeah, this is
about
the bit in the
like,
movie where you get annoyed
Asmodeus
about
is
those
killing
people
us.
talking over there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But Asmodeus be scary.
Oh, is Lewis gone? Well, I guess Zariel never became.
So
Yeah, Zariel saved. We saved.
It
her
was
as well.
Truffles!
seeing this image, Alan casts "Take Us Back Home," and then El Terrell saved. He clicks his little red shoes.
You turn around and Truffles' eyes are glowing.
Wait, if he's not here, does that mean we can just talk about what it is? So
Yeah.
Zariel
No.
sees Asmodeus.
I mean, this is good podcasting. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yeah, Asmodeus looks up and he says, "I really like the taste of this new Pepsi Cherry Blast," and then he sips it.
What a
No, I
Sprite
thi-
cranberry.
I think that he would definitely be more of a
Asmodeus
Coke
offers
person.
Zariel a Red Bull because she needs some more wings.
Oh wait,
How just
there
happened?
we go.
Evil Overlord's
There we
back.
go.
Sorry, where did I drop out?
Fucking Asmodeus.
You joking?
Yep.
No,
No.
Oh my god! I've
Well,
been
don't worry,
talking
we
for
finished the
ages.
story for you.
we did. Well, Callum kicked you to try and tell you that we weren't hearing.
Did anyone message me?
I
No, we
disconnected
just thought you maybe know that you were kicked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Okay, so yeah, you see Asmodeus. He's basically the big overlord of all devils. So he kind of looks down at this angel that's been revealed, and I thought you were all just listening in stunned silence. Yeah, he pulls off a glove revealing a clawed hand with savage points. He reaches down and lifts this angel up by the neck. She gasps, still alive but unconscious. Her wings seem to droop down below her. He kind of looks her up and down, obviously looking for something, then looks around where she was on the ground, and turns to the devils, which are kneeling down, averting his gaze, and says, Where is the sword? Where is the sword of Zariel? As your vision returns to shadows.
There's an awful lot of magic swords in this campaign, isn't there?
And
What about if it's the same one?
clears again as you are back in the high hall. So you see this helmet on Ephraim's head kind of starts to vibrate a little with the energies. And 3 shadows merge from it, small at first, but when they move away, they grow larger. Bear with me, I'm just pouring the drink because my throat is dry.
Like the plains of Avernus.
Like Asmodeus's callus, his skin.
Well, I imagine that he like moisturizes. I think it's fine.
Yeah, he's got
I don't
a
think
real
so.
good skincare routine.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly,
Patrick
when you've got that
Bateman.
much time.
He just-
Sure, sure.
Yeah, he's got a subscription
Sorry
to
about
like
that.
Avon.
So yeah,
He looks like
Anyway.
a red lobster kind of guy.
so these shadows grow larger into the forms of minotaurs you recognize from the ones below the Grand Cemetery. Sort of like, yeah, so shadowy minotaurs, basically. And basically they take their turn forming from the helm as we go over to Astrid.
What moose noises?
Okay, Sneak. You've just seen these 3 shadowy minotaurs appear.
I will fire my bow.
Cool. Okay, so let me just draw
Big
a
follows
quick
in chat
diagram.
again, by the way.
Grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abandon them, don't worry.
But
She's funny. Big follows in chat.
yeah, sorry. I was on the Xbox and I normally have it
no,
off my
Brent,
phone
Brent,
as well, so
Brent,
I
don't
didn't
worry.
get there in time.
Don't worry. I got it. I wasn't pointing it out to be annoyed. I was pointing it out because it's funny.
No, I know, because normally I'm on it as soon as they post.
Yeah.
I was trying to do it on the Xbox, but it wouldn't work. And then I realised I couldn't do it on my phone because the stream had turned itself off. Because it's a dumbass. Anyway, to attack, it was 27.
That hits.
That is 11 magical piercing damage. With my silver arrows.
11, yeah?
Mhm.
Okie dokie. They take that damage.
Was that with your new bow?
Yeah,
No.
my fancy +2 though.
Oh, it was just +2, wasn't it? I've drawn a quick diagram of what the battlefield looks like, just so you can kind of know. I'll put that in game info. Okay, so you've got the altar with Ephraim in front of it, with Magnus lowering the sword onto his head, their head. You got Ferrier performing the ritual next to them both. Leffit's just kind of leaning against the altar watching. And then you've got Alum at the top, then Sneak, then Bam, and then Alder and Heger on the other side.
What about Astrid? I'm joking.
Where do you want Astrid to be?
I don't want Asher to be anywhere, to be honest. I don't want another
Astrid's
character.
just fair enough. And then the shadowy minotaurs are in the positions. So Sneak, which one would you have shot at? The one nearest you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's your turn. Over to Alum.
So what appeared?
Shadowy minotaurs.
Shadowy minotaurs. How far away are they?
Very close.
Can it be quantifiable in feet?
Holy shit, my camera quality is amazing. Firebolt, did you say?
No, I said can it be quantifiable in like a distance in feet?
10 feet.
Oh, okay. The one that just got hit.
Yeah,
Could it?
that's the closest one to you.
Could it make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Bing bong.
Wisdoms. Okie dokie, yep. That's a 3.
Yeah. So as the bells ring out, it
Christmas Day.
takes it takes 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Yeah. There's a little Christmas bell
It
there,
takes that.
probably. Yep. It's necrotic if it makes any difference.
Okie dokie.
And that will be my turn.
Necrotic, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, that does make a difference.
Because it doubles it. No, I don't know.
Oh,
No, it
2.
doesn't seem to take as much damage from it as you thought it might.
Makes sense. I mean, there were tiny bells.
It heals.
They're jingle bells.
It didn't heal, but it didn't take as much damage from it. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Truffles. Yep.
Pretty sure Truffles is gonna fail this roll, but it'll be funny anyway.
Are you better or worse with the gun as a stat block rather than the character?
Worse, arguably. 14?
14 hits.
Wow, okay. And it'll literally do a d10 worth of damage. And it's max damage. God damn it, Truffles, you proved me wrong. 10.
Which one are you attacking?
Whichever one's sneak attack.
I'll say... Yeah, sorry, I didn't put Truffles on there. We'll say Truffles is between Sneak and Older.
Okay. Whichever one's sneak just hit.
Yeah, and the one that Alum hit as well.
So we're going for one at once.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, how much damage?
10.
10. Okay, it takes that. Is that Truffles?
Yep.
Okay, Older is going to run up to the one nearest him. He's going to make a attack. He can can attack with his shield. That's so cool.
Why can't everyone
Oh.
do that?
I know.
Um,
Okay, hits.
Isn't there a feat for it?
Hits probably.
Probably.
Leo could use it as an improvised weapon.
And
I guess.
misses. He did miss with his shield though, so.
Pathetic.
He does do, however, 7 and another 6, so 13 damage to it. So that is that one. Okay. That's Alder's turn. Over to Bam.
The one that's... First of all, do I feel like I'm still dreaming?
No. You're back in reality now.
Okay, well, okay. I don't know if this will
time
work or not.
seems to have passed from when you went into the dreams when you came back out.
Oh, well, that's not freaky deaky. Anyway, the one that's not hurt, I wish to try and cast banishment on it.
Yeah, the one closest to you, sure.
Yes. So,
Okay.
charisma save.
Charisma save.
And
That
it's
is
abjuration, so I gain temp.
That is a 24.
That's a fail.
It was nat 20.
Well, I got temporary hit points anyway, so
Yep.
fucking bring it on.
Okay, over to Higa.
Higa's gonna back up, and sort of just stand like with their back, with his back to Magnus and Ephraim, and say, "Hold the line, lads! Hold the line!" And pull out his axe and ready in action. If anything comes near him, he's gonna smack it.
Okay. Magnus. Oh, Magnus. I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
You can +5 to it because I'm right next to you now.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't
It's almost like there's
intentional.
someone that would be good with the Holy Avenger.
25.
25. You do not take any damage.
I'm
well
not
done.
taking
I will say you
Magnus's
do not pass.
I was very scared just then.
You do not pass. No, you're fine. Don't worry.
Nice.
Over to Ephraim. You don't need to worry about anything. You're just stunned still.
Oh no, I tried.
No
my
thoughts, head
best.
empty.
Okay, it's demons. One of them is the one that is damaged the most, that everybody attacked on the left-hand side. That one is going to rush into you, Alan, towards you.
Okie dokie.
And let's see what this thing can do.
He can shake my hand.
Oh, you know what? It's
Can
not going
shake
to do
your
that.
hand.
Good day, sir.
Hello.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, right. So I would like,
I'm glad the DM's learning how he's killing us.
I would like Alum, Sneak, Bam, Older. That's me. Truffles, and Higa to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Everyone
Do we
within
plus
10
5?
feet of Higa gets +5. I don't know who that would count to, Lewis.
That would be Older, and that's it.
Really?
Okay.
I was going to be protecting Ephraim. Especially Alan Magnus as well.
What flavour of save is it?
All right. Ephraim and Magnus can have it as well then, and Feria and Leffa.
Oh wait, do you want me to make the save?
No, you don't need to make a save. It's not
Cool,
targeting you.
I thought
It's
that was just someone.
targeting Alum, Sneak,
Ooh, that's
Bam,
good.
Older, Higa, and Truffles.
What flavour of save is it, did you say?
Con save.
Okay.
Please.
What is Truffles get? Okay, 4. Okay, 15 for Higa, 14 for Truffles, 12 for Alum, 20 for Bam, 17 for Sneak, 20 for Magnus.
Did anybody get below 12?
Nope.
No.
Nice, well done. You will take 8 damage.
Of what flavour?
Necrotic. As
No, all
you
of my
see
10
your
hit points.
you see your own shadows just kind of seem to be drained towards this creature. They almost seem to flicker towards it as it pulls them towards it and seems to pull energy from them.
Poundland Dementor.
Ah dear, Snake wasn't on a lot of health as it was.
Poundland Dementor. How much
Snake
damage
was
was
on
it?
30 health. She's now on 20.
Right, so that did 8 damage to 6 of you. Older also failed. Sorry,
Truffles
also
ain't-
succeeded.
Truffles ain't looking so hot.
Yeah, no
None
worries,
of us
Snake.
are.
It's personal
Just
preference.
32.
She's
Yeah.
in
In
the
fact, the
lower
people that probably
20s.
are currently praying stuff.
Okay, and then the next one, because there's 2 more of these guys. Okay, so the one to the south is going to rush up to Bam and attack you with its claws.
Okay.
Why would it have it?
The Minotaur has claws.
It's a shadowy minotaur.
Yeah.
That makes
shadowy
perfect sense.
That is
That
a
doesn't
9.
actually clear up anything.
That's a 9 to hit.
A 9 to hit. That misses.
Mm. Okay, so the one on the right-hand side is going to rush up to Higa and attack you. You can use your held action if you like.
Ho ho ho! It is time, my friends. Hold the line! Love isn't always on time. How do I
Okay,
fucking do
let's
this?
do this attack.
I forgot how to do it on Discord. Oh, crit. Okay.
Wow.
The first one. So that's if we're doing crits normally. Or how are we doing crits? Those are really bad rolls.
Okay, so anything that you roll 1 dice for, you add 1 max damage dice. Anything that you roll multiple dice for, you double the total.
Okay, which one am I redoing? Because on here it automatically rolls for me.
Oh, let me look.
I mean, the first roll would probably be what you actually rolled, I guess, right?
Sure.
It'd be
Yeah.
5 plus 12, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's
Then plus 3.
what a nice, caring DM would do,
5
right?
plus 12, 17 plus 3, 20 silver damage. And
Yeah. So it would be 18. So it'd be 5 plus 12.
Then
Plus 3 would be 21.
21. Right, okay.
Yeah.
21. And
Cool.
second attack, as part of my action, 22 to hit with a 10
Yeah.
damage.
So that's 31 damage altogether.
Yes. And also,
Okay.
ha! You are easy to cut through, like a hot knife through butter.
It
Or
hisses at you.
a big great axe through a shadow.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Not your turn. Your action.
Yes.
Okay, it is going to. Yeah, it's going to take a swipe at you with its claws.
Valid,
Or will it?
honestly.
Ooh. Okay, it's not going to do that. Can you make me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Certainly. I'm good at those. It's a 13?
That
Yeah.
just saves, fortunately for you.
Thank God for that.
Yep. Okay, that doesn't do anything then. So, the helmet sends out another pulse of energy as your vision goes black again. You're standing, you're all kind of seeing yourself as the same person here. It's not like the group of you. You're standing in a ceremonial uniform amongst a group of knights. The garb that they wear is similar to that of the Hell Riders. You are in the plains outside of Elturel, back on the material plane. You can assume that this is at some point in the past. Stood before you, facing away from Elturel, are 3 riders. One, a woman with dark hair on a black horse. Another, a bearded man with grey hair on a white horse. The third, Zariel, on a large golden-furred winged mammoth. Still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Approaching from the other side of the field.
Fine.
Approaching, yeah, we're Mystery Science Theatering this. Approaching from the other side of the field is another man flanked by an honor guard. As he approaches on his horse, he dismounts, as do the others, the other 3. He walks up to them, and this is where you might want to take notes. I, Harriman, Lord Knight of Far Hills, greet you and your companions, Lord Alanthius.
Harriman.
And the bearded fellow walks up to him and shakes his hand. Hail to you, Lord Harriman, and welcome to Elturel. I'm pleased to introduce you to Lady Yale of Idle Glen and Zariel, Sola of Celestia. Harriman shakes hands with each of them in turn. Hello, Alanthius. Hello, Yale. Greetings, Zariel.
Wait, so he has
And
to
the,
reach up. He has to reach up 20 foot in the air to fucking shake Zariel's hand.
Zariel's kind of human-sized right now.
Yeah, but she's on the back of a giant mammoth, isn't she?
No, they dismounted.
They
Oh,
dismounted.
okay.
As he finishes shaking Zariel's hand, a trunk kind of taps him on the shoulder. He turns around and he says, "Oh, and who are you?" To the mammoth.
Fuck, I didn't work out a voice.
I am Lulu. Mount
As
of the solar you see before you.
as he shakes the trunk with his hand, and everybody laughs,
Ho ho ho.
and your vision goes back
Mammoths
to
aren't people.
black.
I,
And you find yourselves back in the High Hall.
Okay, I got Harriman, hail someone, Elphinius, hails hello, something about a mammoth
write
truffles.
them.
Definitely truffles, everyone laughs.
Well, the good thing
All
is
right.
we get listen to the stream.
It's fine. I'm gonna type them
yeah.
in in-game info quickly for you.
Oh yeah, we're recording all.
Nah, do it after.
If only. Have we lost Lewis again?
No, I'm just typing.
Oh.
Harriman.
Saruman.
Zariel. Oh, wait, no.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
And Zariel, obviously, you know.
No, who's that?
By the way, she doesn't look like. She looks like this. Actually, I'll put a picture in.
Getting that actor again.
Please be hot.
I've shown you this picture before, but she looks like this
Yeah.
currently.
That's
She
legs.
is ready to
Angelic
step
form.
on someone.
She looks like a bad League of Legends skin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Wow.
It
kale.
looks like a league of it.
It's one to find
Poundland
like,
kale.
jawline.
She does look like Poundland Kale.
I like the armor though. Very,
Nice sword,
like,
though.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's what she looks like on top of this huge
So it's
mammoth
just like,
sword
got two wings.
next to the huge mammoth. I.
Oh, I've seen that
Hello.
picture.
So she's got 2 wings.
Yeah.
2 sets of wings.
Yeah, sure.
Wild.
One set of wings isn't enough.
I
Apparently.
think this
I know, right?
picture's
Brings wing
actually.
privilege.
Is it done by? Oh, Fiona Staples, who is the one who illustrates the Saga comic.
Mm.
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what that
I think,
And her
Yes.
sister.
because I just looked at it on the
Elizabeth
shelf. It is her. Anyway, over to Sneak, as you are back in the high hall with these things assaulting you.
I will shoot again.
Okay. By the way, the one you shot at last time looks somewhat stronger than it did before, after it absorbed your shadows.
Right. Are we all fast
14 to hit.
14 hits.
That's 8 damage with silver arrows.
Yep. 8 damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doing anything else?
No.
Alan.
Hello. Right. There's still 2 of them, I assume.
There's 3 of them.
3 of them. Well. Well. How's this?
Do you want me to come back to you?
No, I'll just launch a guiding bolt at. There's 3.
There's 3. So there's one closest to you and Sneak that she's just damaged again after it healed. There's one to the south which has not been damaged, and there's one to the right which Older
I'll
has
hit the
attacked.
south.
And it
I'll hit the
attacked
south
Giga.
one then.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
Ding
Let's
dong.
roll me. That's 7. That's a 19.
19 hits. Give me some damage.
Coolio. All right. That is 19 damage.
What sort of damage?
This is radiant.
Ooh, nice.
And now he's lit up like a fucking Christmas tree.
So double 19.
Episode
So if you're
of,
attacked-
of Rise of the Infernal Laws, sponsored by Christmas. First I'm riding a reindeer, now this.
Yeah, so whoever wants to attack that, please do with advantage.
That one is looking bloodied.
Ooh.
As bloodied as a shadow can look. Truffles.
Reload.
Truffles.
Reload takes an action, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it does.
Or one of your attacks if you've got multi
Not
attack.
if you reload like John Wick.
Do not. I have no attack. I have
Okay, so
chick chicka boom.
okay, Older is going to attack this one that he and Higa are fighting again.
Get stuck in
That is a
Older.
nat. That is a nat 20.
Yes.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking
You
about.
could do it.
But he rolled a 1 on his damage. But he gets to
At
gets
least
to add
you're
a full one to
trying, which is what we like.
That's 13 with his first attack.
Nice.
Oh, that's the damage you did to it, right? Yeah, cool. Down to that much, and then he's going to do his second attack. That wasn't a roll. That is, however, and that's okay. He just kind of swipes through it with this sword, which sort of seems to glow a little as it slices through it, and it just dissipates into the air. Over to Bam. That's the one on the
Does
right.
it?
Has just been destroyed.
So the guy clawing at me.
The guy clawing it.
Yeah, there was someone who attacked me last round.
Oh yeah, he's still in your face.
Is there anything important behind him?
The rest of the high hall. There's some curtains which have been drawn back, but they're still kind of directly behind him.
Oh, they can be sacrificed. I cast Lightning Bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
Jesus. Got 4th level spells now?
Yeah.
Must have done for a while.
We've
because
had
you haven't
for a
leveled
while.
up in a few sessions.
Yeah, we've had banishment for a while. Like we've been, back to back banishing.
Yeah.
I forget I'm a half caster now because I've only got second level spells.
Anyway, that's deck save.
Deck save, deck save, deck save, deck save.
He doesn't get +5.
That's a 19.
That succeeds, so he takes half of 28, which is actually a somewhat roll low for that.
So as you channel this lightning energy into it, it seems to just absorb it into its being.
Oh, come on. Everything resists me anyway. Why are you absorbing it?
It doesn't seem to take any damage, but it also doesn't heal.
Ugh.
Is that your turn?
Fine. Hit me.
Higa.
You got the drip?
Right. Nice hit, Elder. Let me,
Thank you.
allow me to follow up on that. And Higa's gonna sort of just one-handed swing back and forth with the great axe.
What?
The shadow in front of him.
Nope, that one just dissipated. Older killed it.
Very
The
well.
one in the south,
There's one to the south, yeah, that Bam's just
which you can totally
Channel
not get
some lightning
advantage on
into.
hitting.
kicks back his hooves on the ground and storms
Oh
ahead.
yeah, you do get advantage.
And storms ahead to that one and does that there instead.
Okay. With advantage.
13.
13
Really?
hits.
Yay.
With advantage.
Yeah, that was a bad roll. And that's 11 damage. Second attack.
What sort of damage?
Silvered slashing.
Okay.
And second attack.
Second attack doesn't have advantage, it's only
It's
the next
only
one.
an 8 to hit. Wow, I'm doing
Does
pretty
not hit,
badly.
unfortunately.
It's a shame because that was a good damage roll.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Magnus. Another con save, please.
Okay.
If Andy and Holly, would you
Oh,
like to
no.
control Older while you're in this? Because obviously you don't have a lot of agency at the minute.
No, that's okay.
No, honestly,
don't mind.
it's all good.
10.
Okay, right.
I made my choice.
10
Yeah.
for your con save.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Was
shit.
that? I'm going to say you're not within the radius now because he can move down to the south. So
Okay.
you
She
get
didn't
to
add
add
the
your +5
radius,
to that.
so
Oh, shame.
You take.
Also, I just realised I can shove
That
things
was a lot
with
of
my
dice.
horns as a bonus action. I should have
You
done that.
You take 14 force damage as the energy channeling through this sword pushes you back.
I'm in a lot of pain right now.
But you manage to hold on as long as you're not unconscious.
I'm not. Well, I don't know. When would you be unconscious?
When you're at 0 health.
When you're 0 HP.
Well, I'm not unconscious, but I'm in
Okay,
a lot
cool.
of pain right now.
So over to the Shadow Minotaurs. Okay, so the ones to the south. Okay, we'll do the ones to the left first. It's going to flow over to. Actually, it's going to look at you, Sneak, and I'd like you to make me an intelligence save.
Oh, 14.
You pass. Nothing happens. The ones to the south.
Hit me,
I would-
bitch.
Okay. The ones to the south, I would like Alan, Sneak, Bam, Higa, and Older to make me saving throws, please.
Who gets
Oh, and
+5?
What type
Truffles,
of save?
sorry.
Who gets +5?
Con save. If you're in the south, that would probably be Sneak and Bam and Truffles.
There you go.
wait, I thought he went to the west because that was the guided bolt one.
Nope, south one was guided bolt.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought my one wasn't hurt. Okay.
it wasn't until it got guiding bolted.
Ba-boom! Bat numbers.
I feel like whenever I get this boost, I get worse rolls. I've never actually succeeded with your boost to it.
Well, I guess I'll just stop giving you the boost then.
No, I don't.
I'm
get it.
allergic to your aura. Makes my eye twitch.
Oh, that's not much. Okay, who got above a 12 or a 12?
I've got a bomb as well.
Anybody?
Higa, Truffles, Sneak. I think Alum's the only one. Oh, no, Alum and Bam both fail.
Alum
Right.
Shid and Fard.
Okay, so Alum and Bam got below a 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, you both take 5 damage. Everybody else takes 3 damage of a
Alum
necrotic
straight up
variety.
dies on the spot.
Guys,
How
that's
much damage, sorry?
too much.
5. Not you, sorry, 3.
Oh.
So,
I'm still under 20 with that,
3,
so.
17.
Yeah.
Alum takes a fail.
Regains 9. Okay, it seems to heal again as it sucks in the energy from your shadows.
What a pussy.
Fuck you!
Hold on,
Just die!
everyone get ready. It's time for another glimpse into the past.
As you say that, the helm lets out another pulse of energy as your vision fades to black again.
God.
This time you're back in Avernus as a battle rages in the distance. It seems to be a battle between mortals and devils. Away from the battle, Zariel kneels, obviously wounded. Yale is with her, the female general that you saw previously. You can see in the distance. You can see in the distance that the mammoth, who announced itself as Lulu, is stomping on devils and smashing them with their trunk and their tusks.
Oh,
And as this is happening, Zariel is speaking to Yale. She has her sword in her hands, pushing it towards the general. Yale shakes her head at Zariel. I refuse. You can't ask this of me. Zariel, are you ready? Zariel goes, I must. I do. I look forward beyond this forsaken day. The battle may be lost. I may be lost. But in this sword, there is hope. Zariel looks over at Lulu, stomping the devils. She says, Yale, look after her. She'll help you. Help her too. Yale nods, a tear now falling down her cheek. She takes the sword from Zariel. At this point, you hear stomping as Lulu arrives, her feet and tusks covered in devil blood.
oh, wonderful.
Zariel looks up at the mammoth, takes off her gauntlet, runs her fingers through Lulu's fur. She sighs. Lulu, my old friend, goodbye.
What?
Perhaps we will meet again, but I think this is it for me.
Where are you going? I want to stay.
Go with Yale. Make sure the devils do not get the sword. Let it become a symbol of what we fought for. Even if we failed, our deeds have meaning.
I don't like this.
And as she says this, it fades back to black. You hear a voice. My friends, protect each other. Live on for me. You hear wing beats as you can assume Zariel is leaving them there.
Why did we choose the most
I hate
stupid?
that Shadow is the like,
Why did we
narrator.
both choose the most stupid voices?
The dramatic
The most
moments.
So I just
Full
imagined the
Leghorn
scene
coming in
where
as
Shadow the
Asmodeus.
Tabaxi was talking to a Muppet.
I say what? I say what? I'm leader of nine hells. I say what?
It's not the accent I was doing.
No, that's Asmodeus attacks.
Oh, okay.
What called like what else?
Yeah,
Make it canon.
as it fades to black and you return to the High Hall again. Okay, Sneak is up again, as I'm assuming we're skipping Astrid.
No, Astrid actually butts through the wall and kicks Zariel clean in the head.
We're not in Avernus anymore. Well, I mean, we are in Avernus, but not in that particular point in Avernus.
Convenient, I say.
Right, Sneak is next.
I am poo-pooing.
Okay. You got one that's looking pretty healthy and the other one that's looking pretty not to the south.
I will attack the not healthy looking one.
Okay.
And that's an 18 to hit.
Sneak attack.
That hits.
That
You
was.
do also have sneak attack.
Oh, okay. I'll add sneak attack on.
Fungus.
Bongus.
Bingus.
11.
Bongus.
That's 23 damage totals.
Altogether,
Mm-hmm.
Funky Kong.
it's looking very worse for wear. It's almost seeming to fade away, but it is still there. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alan.
Alum.
Alan.
Right.
Not to be confused with Callum.
No, never do that. So is there 2 left or 1 left?
Callum with an A. There's 2 left. There's one to the south, which is looking on its last legs, and there is one to the left, which is looking healthier than when it started.
Oh, Christ. Right. I'm gonna... How far away is the one on the left?
Right next to you,
Right next to me.
pretty much.
Right. Fine. I will.
Like 5 foot away, I'd say at this point.
I will slap him then and inflict wounds upon his... Wait, no, I won't, because that's stupid. I will use Guiding Bolt on it.
I'll allow you to retcon that. Yeah.
Slap him like, no, Guiding Bolt.
You're just gonna like, ha, and like, pulled you, and then guiding bolt him. Okay, yep, go ahead.
That's a 16.
16 hits.
Right. Well, let's go with you. And that's 17 damage.
Okay. It seems to take a lot of damage from this, though.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Over to Truffles.
Gonna hit the one that Alum's just hit.
Yep, okay.
And that's 20 for Truffle.
Nice.
Tears streaming down the little elephant's face.
Yeah.
Get out of it, demons!
Skadoodle.
15 silver damage.
Nice. It's the one that Alan just attacked, right?
Yeah.
With advantage.
I got a nat 20 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Say turn. Okay, Alder's going to go and attack the one that Bam and, not Bam, Sneak and Higa have been attacking to the south.
Get stuck in.
That's a nat 1. That is a 13. Yep, that hits.
Feel proper bad for Truffle. Bless her.
So he slashes through this one as well, and it dissipates into shadow as he took away its last few hit points. There's a reason this guy is Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate and High Marshal of the Flaming Fist.
Mad.
As you see, his skills.
He also steals kills.
Yep.
No honor.
This is how he got to the point that he's in. He just takes the credit for everyone else's work. Okay, Bam. There's one left.
Well, spells don't work, so
I mean, guiding bolt worked.
13.
13 hits.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
See, the gun always works, but spells not reliable.
That's the lesson
Bam
we should
needs
teach
to-
you.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Bam needs to respec as an artificer.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. Okay, it takes that. Over to Higa.
One last one. And he charges at the last one.
Sneak kind of hops out of the way.
21 to hit with the
That hits.
with the maximum damage 15.
21.
How do you want to do it?
Like I said before, he just sort of like uses the full weight of the axe with one hand and lets it drop, but following it through with his own hand. And it clefts the shadow in twain, as they say.
Yeah, it kind of like
That's a good
hangs
word.
there in the air for a second in 2 halves before dissipating.
I think I'm pretty good at killing my own kind.
It just looked like it. Is that your turn?
Almost too good.
Yes.
Okay, Magnus, make me another con save, please.
Do I
Oh,
have
shit.
attack, but there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Would I not be closer to Magnus now?
Yeah, if you went up to... Yeah, okay, so you'd be able to add 5 to that.
Thank God.
So, 18 then.
18.
18,
Shout
you
to
don't take any
paladins.
damage.
Out to paladins.
As the helm emits another pulse of energy, your vision fades to black once more. Back in Avernus
Take
again.
a drink, Lewis. Take a drink.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Excuse the drink pouring ASMR.
I thought Fran just forgot to mute herself again.
Doubt.
Oh my.
Okay, so you're back in Avernus again. As Yale and Lulu are fleeing across the Avernian plains. Lulu is now back into a Truffles size form. You actually recognise them as Truffles.
No one
I
saw
can't
that.
believe this is happening.
No one saw
Yeah.
that.
Truffles is a brothel?
In the distance behind them as they're fleeing, you see that there's this huge knoll that seems to be commanding demons fighting against devils. And closer to them, you see this huge, grotesque demon, which seems like a warped, squashed hyena. Let me post a picture of what this looks like.
Oh, please do. That is gross.
Which
that's huge.
that is huge. It's gargantuan, you might even say.
I didn't want to see a review.
Wow, that's
unfortunately.
cool as fuck. I love it.
And
Let's
it's
call it
kind
You said
of,
that was next to a
Fluffers.
BAM.
That's
and yeah,
fluffers.
it's kind of it's fluffy on the furry bits, yeah. But it's kind of like pushing itself, dragging itself almost painfully across the ground with these 2 legs as its guts kind of hang out underneath it.
Lovely.
That's
As it drags itself, leaving a trail behind it.
fucking
I
disgusting.
feel like that's a failure at evolution.
Just gonna put a note. Put it out of
Do
pain.
you want
and
to put this on
suffering.
stream, Ellie, so
I've got
people
it.
can
Already
see?
done.
Like, I'm not even sure how to describe that.
It looks
just-
like a hyena shark with fly legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
No,
This is
it
a hyena
looks like a
shark with
shark.
fly legs.
It looks like a shark made out of guts with a hyena skin like dragged across it.
And you can see that there's a few other Hell Riders that are like just in front of it, closer to it than Yale and Lulu are. And it's got like multiple tongues, and it kind of like grabs them with these tongues and pulls it into its maw. as pulls them into its maw as it crawls along the ground. And as Yale and Lulu are fleeing, Yale kind of stops and grabs Lulu. She says, "This is it, Lulu. We can't flee any further."
What? Why not? Keep going.
Lulu attempts to kind of like drag her along with her trunk, but Yale bats it away. "Lulu, go. I'll make sure the sword stays safe, but just save yourself." The demon's getting closer and closer as they're stopped.
The Hollyford huffs. Not like a horse, that was bad.
And you look up as this demon is currently in the air as it's propelled itself in a huge jump with those two legs.
Fuck that.
And it's about to crash down. It's more extended onto Yale and Lulu. Yale hears Lulu's gasp and looks up. She grabs the sword of Zariel, plunges it into the ground, and you hear a huge crash as the ground erupts around it, as a white stone citadel erupts out of the ground
Nice.
around the sword. Lulu gets flung up into the air,
Cartoon noise.
and the giant demon gets knocked back onto its back as the citadel grows from the earth around Yale and the sword. Lulu, you kind of get knocked above one of the stormy clouds of Avernus. By the time you get back, by the time you fly back down and regain your senses, you see that this demon is attacking the citadel. It's trying to bash the walls down, but it's slowly being covered by a blood-like substance which comes from the citadel itself, as well as the citadel being covered by it, until eventually only the top of the citadel is visible. The demon and the rest of it are completely covered by this bloody substance that quickly congeals into what looks like a huge scab on the surface of Avernus as your vision fades to black again. As you're back in the High Hall. I'm going to keep you guys in initiative in case you want to do any healing or anything.
I would appreciate healing if anyone can.
Okay, well, you're up first, Sneak.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to do?
No.
Okay, Alan.
I will cast. Max.
Okay, Truffles.
Hey!
Oh, I thought you said you passed.
No, I said I will cast.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I will pass. Sorry, my bad. What are you,
mass healing word.
Okay.
That's
So-
a word.
I'm sorry.
How many of
John.
us are there?
You should be sorry.
It was on the little map thing, wasn't it? So there was
Yeah.
1, 2.
There's 7 in the party, and then Older and Ferrier as
So
well.
I don't have to heal Ephraim.
And Leffit. Well, why not heal me?
Yeah, what the hell?
You were fine, weren't you?
I have 50 out of
I am
60
making
health
some
bar,
very
have you know?
dramatic dying noises over here, though.
Okay. I will heal everyone but Ephraim.
Oh my god!
How much health does Ephraim have?
50 out of 68. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty
So,
good.
I'm close
very
to
jealous.
death.
Mass healing word. 1d4 plus 9. Okay.
Magnus would behave like that, to be honest. I'm so weak. He's like literally 8 points down.
Everyone gets a lovely 10 HP because I rolled 1.
No, thank you. I'm very appreciative of that.
That is
Thank
everyone,
you.
including me.
How much?
Truffles
Heal
still
yourself for
had,
10.
Okay.
Are
That's made a big
you?
difference.
That's about as much
Oh,
as
actually,
I
I'm stunned. I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't really do anything right now. Is that Alarm's turn?
Yep.
Yeah, Truffles.
Can Truffles heal yet?
Yeah, I said you had that one unlocked.
Cool. Truffles is gonna heal Sneak. For...
Okay.
Yay, thank you.
Truffles just looks fucking exhausted. Cure wounds. So, someone tell me what cure wounds does real quick.
1d8 plus casting ability. Right.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds alright.
Depending
Yeah.
on what level it is. So obviously,
Yeah. I think it's just.
It'll be first level.
yeah.
Or
So
whatever the lowest
1d8
level.
plus whatever you're casting.
Wisdom. Okay, so that's wisdom. Wow, 5. That's the worst roll I could have rolled.
Thank you. I appreciate
Better
it.
than nothing.
I need to cool it down.
This is going to give us a long rest soon anyway. So
Perhaps.
and level up to
Until
level
more
9,
shadows
still good.
spawn.
Don't tell me to not do that. Older Ravengard just kind of like holds his sword out, ready in case there's anything else. Pops out the helmet. Bam.
I have my gun ready.
Okay. Higa.
I have my axe ready. My axe.
You've got my sword, and my axe, and my gun. Magnus, I would like another con save, please.
Okay.
Remember your +5 from Higa.
23.
Yeah, that's 12 more than you needed. Well done.
Yeah.
Ephraim obviously can't do anything right now. They're all dead. So, back into the dreamscape we go.
How many more of these are there?
And my hand hurts so much
Can't
from
we just do it
writing.
Can't we just do it in one?
I have written 4 pages of notes from this.
Really?
Yep. You told us
I'm
to make
so
good notes.
happy. I'm so happy.
And then I still need to go back to the stream and add bits that I've missed.
Oh no.
Okay, so you open your vision comes back in. You seem to be on almost like the deck, the command deck of like a large ship. But it seems a little bit more mechanical than like a sailing ship.
Oh,
Say it's an airship.
is this
It's
the
not.
one?
It's not actually an airship. No.
Is this the nuclear
Infernal
machine?
It's a land ship.
No. It's seems to be almost like a tower from how high it is. There's like a big sort of vantage window that looks out over the Avernian plains, and you seem quite high up from where you are, but you can see that there's sort of like various cogs and levers and stuff. There's a few devils overlooking it, and on a throne in this room is Zariel. But she's changed a bit from the other visions you saw. She's lost her hair. Her head is now bald. Her blindfold is removed. Her wings, once white, are now black. And instead of a sword, she wields a hammer, which seems to glow with frosty energy. Let me see if I can find you a good picture. That one's silhouetted, but like that, basically.
She looks a little bit happier. She's really come in very much a glow up.
Yeah. And her halo, instead of being angelic, is now burning with fire. But yeah, she sits on this throne, and before her, with two chain devils on either side holding them in place, is Lulu / Truffles. Question mark?
There's no question mark, but we know.
And yeah. And Lulu just looks defeated. They look confused. They look exhausted. As they're bound in these chains of the devils. Zariel looks over to the Holophant and says, I'll ask you one more time. Where is this sword?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't remember.
How do you not remember?
I don't remember.
You
I'm sorry.
useless creature. Your pathetic
rude.
existence disgusts me.
The fuck?
And
I'm sorry.
she lifts up her hammer, lifts it over Truffles, slams it down into the ground before her, where the ground cracks and falls away, revealing a portal. You look through and you can see the plains outside of Elturel. She gestures to the chain devils, who release their grip on Lulu / Truffles. Truffles, you see a slight smile on their face as they trumpet and fly towards Zariel, who lifts back the hammer once more, slams it into Lulu, sending her flying through the portal, which closes behind her.
Looks like Truffle's blasting off again.
As we go back to the High Hall.
Sorry, I just don't like the whole animal pet abuse thing. I had to make it lighter.
It's not an animal or a pet. you're
Truffles is a
sentient
sentient creature, so it's even worse.
Yeah, well,
Wait, I'm lost. Why did he send you here? Why did he?
I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, you get back as the last of the energy passes through the sword into the helm, and you look on as the last bit of this purple energy just bursts out and evaporates in the air. Ferrier just kind of like sighs and slumps down as she finishes this prayer. Magnus kind of drops the sword from exhaustion from the energy channeling through it, even though he did make good saves, I know.
That's okay.
And the helm, still on Ephraim's head, starts to glow, but this time in the divine light, as it sends out one last pulse of energy. Sorry, guys.
Uh,
Oh, wow.
there's a sick vision. I didn't count for 6.
Set it into a bonus. It's really like you have no idea why you're here until now, in which you get 2 hours solid long of cutscenes.
like
Yeah.
It's like a
Many
JRPG.
That shouldn't have been waiting
It's like
for.
a badly paced JRPG.
Right, guys. This is the last one, I
That's
promise.
not against you, Lewis. That's against the writing itself.
Mm-hmm. Definitely didn't write this bit. No.
You didn't. No, you didn't.
No,
Just
no,
digging further into
I
hell.
adapted it. So
it was really 6 pages long.
yeah,
It was originally
I
2
turned it
pages
into
long.
10.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, this time instead of shadows, it's kind of bright divine light that clouds your vision. Till eventually it dims down enough that you can see something ahead of you, and this time it's you as yourselves. You see a gauntlet, much like the one on the altar. This one seems huge. the eye seems to glow as it looks at you all. It is still just a symbol, though, not like an actual eye. As this voice seems to echo from everywhere and nowhere at once. And somehow you know that it is the voice of Torm. Still here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. It says, "Seek ye Zariel's blade. It is key to her heart and her greatest desire. With it, Elturel's chains can be severed." But the gauntlet kind of turns around so that it's sort of palm upwards. Then it opens and you see an image of Truffles. "Even from my sight, the sword is hidden. There is one who knows, and she knows not." It closes again, dissipating the image of Lulu. And opens again. And you see the image of this rocky formation, which is almost like hand-like, as if there was like a hand on the plains you recognize as the plains of Avernus. And like between the fingers of this rocky formation, it's been built up into almost like a fortress. And the voice says, "She must seek those who can return her memories." It closes once more. You hear, you can hear Ferrier's voice. Like, "Wake up! You need. What's happening?"
You're finally awake.
And yeah, that's it. We're starting Skyrim.
Oh, Todd, you did it again.
And you're yes, he turned me into a version of Skyrim.
Thanks, Skyrim, for D&D.
Anyway, so your attention kind of focuses back to the vision, and you see that the gauntlet is further away now, but it opens once more as it kind of moves away, and you see a pair of raven-like faces, kind of chittering to each other, and the voice says, "Seek the Kenku. They can lead her there, as you will wake up back in the High Hall."
The what?
Also, creak or clink are key. Cool.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Do you say the king?
I always thought the creek would be here.
me too.
To be fair, if anyone's going to end up in hell.
Yeah.
So,
Fancy some child pasties.
If any Kenku's
Will
ever
be-
going to end up in hell, it's going to be Greek.
That would be an epic crossover, I must admit.
Creek meets Asmodeus.
Suddenly I'm playing 4 fucking characters.
Creek kills
I'm proud of what you've done.
Greek murders Asmodeus in cold blood.
Creek becomes
And then Asmodeus is
Archduke
just
of the Nine
trapped in
Hells.
his place.
If we have to fight him, if Asmodeus is in it, go ahead, please just be Greek. Asmodeus as played by Greek. With a disguise.
Oh, no. Okay. But yeah, I
funny.
think we should probably end it there as you guys wake up at the end of these visions.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
hand hurts
Thank you
so
for
much.
sitting through that, guys.
That was good.
Okay.
I'm all
I
meant.
tried to make it a bit more interesting by putting the combat in the middle of them.
No, that was. Oh, if you
No,
did it
no,
like
no,
that, then
no.
that's brilliant. Because that was
Yeah,
way
that was
better
really
than
good.
having it all at once. Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah, no, it was meant to be. Well, shall I tell you how they had it in the book?
Yeah, go on.
It's basically Older went to go find the helm,
Mm.
and you find him in the cemetery with the helm on,
Okay.
and then you have to take him back to the High Hall to get it removed. With Ferrier, you do
Yeah.
the whole ritual with no visions. So you just do like the combat straight up. He gets the helmet removed, and then he tells you what he saw in the visions.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a weird
That's
choice.
bad.
Like,
I mean,
And then he's
Very-
like, "Oh look, that's the Holophant I saw in my visions.
That's
Oh, there was something
terrible.
about Kenku.
Plus,
Go look for them."
everyone knows that like witness statements aren't true, so we can't believe him.
But like, actually,
Yeah.
all of our characters witnessing it ourselves felt like one of those boss fights that have like cutscenes in the middle.
Mm.
So it was like good.
Oh,
rather than
and
just hearing
everything
it.
else I saw was like, "Oh, the person who has the helmet sees these visions," and I was like, "Fuck no, the whole party sees them."
Yeah,
Plus,
why not?
ultimately, it's only going to be like I tell everyone what I
Yeah.
saw. So what's the point? Like,
Yeah,
may as well just
exactly.
be
You may
like,
as well just
"Here's
all
what
see
you
it."
all saw."
Make it personal
Yeah.
for all of them.
And it's especially prevalent to like truffles as well.
Yeah, did I? How to roll?
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
difficult.
did you see what I meant when I was talking to you earlier, Ali? I was like, I was
Yeah.
trying not to be too spoilery. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when this thing happens, reply like this.
Yeah, I just my problem was I didn't fucking think up an idea for a voice for enlarged truffles. So immediately it was just like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna know.
I
it's
mean, I
fucking
assumed it was
truffles.
going to be the same one, to be fair.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, to be honest, like we were all going to know that was Ruffles, weren't we? Like,
How many
Yeah.
was
players?
was
Yeah.
anyone shocked by this revelation? That before?
Surprised.
I mean,
Everyone
I
was
thought you might have
surprised
thought it
Pikachu.
was Truffles'
first
a
appeared,
relation or something.
Ellie said she didn't like
No.
the name Lulu, so she changed it to Truffles.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
basically what happened.
Yeah, well, that's metagaming, but yeah.
Yep. Anyway, that sure is
yeah,
Rise of Infernal Lord.
yeah. Cheers for
Yeah.
listening. Anybody who tuned in or
Yeah,
are watching on demand.
Do you guys remember last time we raided someone?
Oh yeah. Do you want to raid the same people?
We're gonna raid the same people because they just started streaming, so I think that'd be
Yeah, I saw
okay.
that.
cool.
And it's not a rerun.
And it's not a rerun. I hope they don't watch our shit.
Alright.
So we're gonna raid. If I can remember where.
Shadow Legends.
Oh.
Names.
Oh, raid Shadow Legends. When can they sponsor us? G Fuel. Have you tried Sneak?
You guys.
Oh,
got-
Sneak. Whoa.
Oh,
actually gonna get us in
I
trouble.
keep getting advertisements for Sneak because of Sneak the character.
Yeah.
Because I always type
Ironically,
Sneak
it's
Buy
a-
your
it's a
shitty
rabbit.
energy drink.
All right. So yeah,
I bet it tastes so.
Right, let's not get cancelled.
stick around and chat. Remember, replays will be up on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter for
Yeah.
stream
Uh,
notifications and other stuff.
Yeah. Cheers for listening, guys.
Ring that bell.
I'll be right back because I just want to tidy up and go to the loo and stuff.
Catch
Be right
us
back.
next week, Tuesday. Icewind Dale.
Yep.
Zombies, newspapers. Who knows
Yeah,
what
and at the
else?
same
And
time
a
on
very
Wednesday
nice
for
scarf.
the aftermath of the visions.
Yes. Let's see what happens
Yeah.
then.
All right, be right back.
Till then.
See you later.